in that series. All right, guys, we are live. I am back with my good buddy Chris for another round of slasher slash, this time giallo, with Lucio Fulci's real controversial movie back in the day. This was one of the big video nasties, the New York Ripper. So, yeah, the last I was telling Chris backstage, the reason I picked this movie, I was picking a few movies in my head. And then I asked Chris if he had any ideas. And then once I mentioned the New York Ripper, you were like, New York Ripper, yeah,
Yep.
it would be cool.
Like that.
And I was already
Absolutely.
making the thumbnail at that point. I already picked one already. I was already making the thumbnail and shit. I was like, yeah, New York Ripper sounds good. And I said, because for some reason, when I covered that film like 2 years ago or so and did a deep dive review on it, I just wasn't feeling it. And it's weird because I've seen this movie many times and I love this film for the most part. There's some pacing issues and some stuff I have with it, but for the most part, this is a batshit crazy fucking movie.
Yeah.
Giallo, slasher, hybrid. Like it's kind of like opera with Argento. How I don't consider that a pure giallo. So technicality wise, like Deep Red is my favorite pure giallo, but opera is my favorite Argento film.
No, I get it.
You know what I mean? So like,
yeah, absolutely.
There's a separation there that I think opera's more. It has more slasher tropes than Deep Red, which
Wild
is
Timer from Argento is Deep Red. That's his masterpiece. That's his last.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
last true giallo. Really, that ended it for me. And you know, like say opera though. Opera's like a whole all timer too.
I got to go through. Re-go through a lot of his later stuff, like through
the
mid-90s through the 2000s, because I've covered all Argento's movies up until and early on too, so I feel like I want to revisit some of them. But
there's talk that Beats Versus is releasing Sleepless, which is a very good giallo from him.
Is good. I like
Max Van Sydow.
I really liked Sleepless when I saw it last, which was years back. And The Card Player, that one's not bad either.
That's okay. That was his TV film with the dude from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. A lot of his later stuff.
And his other daughter's in there, plays a politician's daughter, the blonde. What's going on, Anthony?
Okay. Hey, what's up, Ant? How you doing, buddy? Up to you said that yesterday. Still up to 2016? Cool. What up, Ginger?
What's up, Jason? Good to see you.
Eric, nice to see you, buddy.
Yeah, great to see you, Eric.
I don't think you've ever seen a giallo. Interesting. Well, let me ask you
One
this.
Black Lace I'd highly recommend as a first timer.
Yeah,
that stands test of time, dude. If you want to know what giallo is, that's a template.
That's one of the best examples for sure. What I would recommend. But I was gonna say, before I even got to like recommendations for giallo, I was gonna ask Eric, have you seen any Italian horror films that aren't giallos? Like
that's
like Fulci's Zombie or City of the Living Dead, The Beyond, or Argento Suspiria. I'm sure you might have seen.
Yeah, Suspiria is actually Suspiria is my all-time favorite Italian horror film. I love Suspiria.
Oh, I can see that.
Like, absolutely. I love it. Yeah,
it's one of the movies I recommend to anyone getting into Italian horror who hasn't really seen
absolutely
stuff. It's Argento's Deep Red, Suspiria, Fulci, Zombie, City of the Living Dead, or The Beyond. And usually
even Bird with the Crystal Plumage. That's the most stylish you're going to get for a template for a giallo is Bird with the Crystal Plumage, because that shows the transfer of power basically over to him through those films.
Yeah. Oh, Torso. Yeah, Torso is one of my favorite.
That was my number 4. That's my number 4 all timer from Sergio Martino. What is it?
Yeah, that's a great one. Great job on the Pet Sematary.
Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward.
That's a good
might
one.
Surpass that. It might surpass that. That might be his best. That might be Sergio's best.
I saw that one a while back. I forgot if I saw it before that. I couldn't, like, as I was watching it, nothing was really triggering my memory, because I know it's kind of related to Your Vice is the Locked Room and Only I Have the Key, which we were saying last night.
Yeah,
the greatest title.
It's the Black Cat story. Yeah, it's a Black Cat story.
So I've seen Your Vices several times, many times, and I wasn't sure if I saw The Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward, and I threw it on, and nothing was, like I said, jogging my memory.
Edwidge Fenech, and I always forget the co-actor's name.
I think that's a great fucking Martino movie.
Oh, thank you, Eric. Yeah, I just put that up. I just finished watching it for the quadrillionth time. That's an all-timer, highly rewatchable. Those are the films I always come back to. I love Pet Sematary.
I love Pet Sematary, the original.
It's not my favorite Stephen King film. I stated that, but it's still great.
It's one of the best, I think, adaptations, like direct from source.
Yeah,
like,
he's the co-writer.
Yeah,
he's the co-writer of that. Of course he is, and he plays a pastor in that at the funeral.
Yeah, that's right. Now that's I think one of the better, if not one of the in the top tier, echelon of his films adaptations. Everybody's saying, "Hey, gonna give giallo movies a try soon." Yeah, definitely, man. If you ever want recommendations, I mean, me, Chris, Dirk,
Darren. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, Darren specifically, but yeah, Dirk loves him. Darren is
Paula. How you doing, Paula? All right, so yeah, this is the answer to that question. I've seen Phenomena and Zombie. Okay, wasn't a fan of either.
Oh, I love Phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Phenomenon is great. That's a slasher person.
Nicoloti's.
That's probably best performance. Yeah,
that's probably her best. I think that's her best performance. She's
so many copyright strikes in that film.
So let me
Flash of the Blade.
Out. Yeah. Flash of the Blade. It's a great song that's in there. I love Maiden. So I could see Zombie being slow, and in general, that's why I asked, because it is an acquired taste for sure.
Zombie is actually
all Italian films like
City of the Living Dead. You probably like better there, Eric. If you've seen City of the Living Dead,
I would say so. Well,
probably like that better. That's more Lovecraftian.
Yes. It is very Lovecraft. He actually, and the town's called Dunwich. That they go to.
Yeah, Dunwich, like the Dunwich Horror.
Yeah, so I mean, it's very Lovecraftian. That one, Eric, I think you would like the Beyond.
That's not my favorite Lovecraft story. My favorite is the
Dead.
That's a good one.
I like them both more than Zombie. I mean, they're both tied for my top 10 movie of all time.
Gates of Hell.
How much I love those movies. Yeah, I mean, you could throw House by the Cemetery in there and make it a triple, just the whole trilogy is a top 10 movie. But
I do really like House by the Cemetery. I'm not as high on it as everybody is.
Yeah, same. Bob is what brings it down for me a lot.
The stupid bat scene is insane,
that's crazy.
The dude between the dude and the maid, the way they look at each other, and like, you've done this before. You did this in The Beyond.
She's from a few movies. She was in it.
Yes, she is.
In Inferno, playing the mother.
Inferno. Yeah, great film.
And what else?
I love Inferno.
What other? Tenebrae. She was in Tenebrae too. For straight giallos, Eric, like I would say, because that's why I make the distinction. Because I'm not saying you did or stuff, but a lot of people seem to just merge Italian horror. It's just giallo, meaning all Italian horror, when it's
because it's very unique.
Yeah, giallo is unique. Basically just murder mysteries.
It goes back to the spaghetti westerns, really. It goes back to
the yellow-spined novels.
Sergio Leone.
Sergio Leone is great. I mean, The Fistful of Dollars, the Dollars trilogy.
Once Upon a Time in the West might be his best.
Yeah, he's one of the greats. But yeah, the giallos are more like centered on the murder mystery, and they're based on like the giallo novels from back in the day.
Who done it?
Yellow covers, which is
the creamy novels.
Came from. But Bird with the Crystal Plumage by Argento, for sure. Deep Red is I think the best pure giallo. That or Mario Bava's, like you said, Chris, Blood and Black.
Blood and Black Lace. Bird with the Crystal Plumage might be. I don't know. That's a really good one for his first. I was
Cat of Nine Tails too are great. Torso. You, as Ginger said earlier.
That's
Eric,
that's the most proto slasher out of them all.
Yeah, that's very slasherish.
Yes,
slasher-esque. Slasherish. Yeah, it's very slasher-esque. Torso.
Slashery.
There's some really crazy scenes in there, and the score is phenomenal. A lot of stuff would like. A lot of people who can't get into Italian horror, I've heard this as like criticism many times, that it's a lot of style over substance. The plots are very thin.
It can be misogynistic too.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to put that out there.
Films also too. I mean,
yeah, of course,
more so because it was just a different country, different culture and stuff. But and the dubbing, I mean, the dubbing is something that's really you got to get used to.
With House by the Cemetery, the Bob character, my God,
that's why I said it earlier. He's one of the most. He's the most annoying kid for me in horror.
Mommy, open the door! Mommy, open the door!
Mommy. Who's Mr. Freudstein?
Mr. Freudstein.
Oh, it's all a lie. What's all a lie?
Why?
Oh, he's so bad.
Yeah, the
nice
children.
To see you, Paula, as always. Happy
yeah,
Friday
always
to
great.
everybody.
I like that picture.
Hope everybody had a great weekend. Great Friday into the weekend now.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying, hey, doing great. Awesome. All right. So anyone who wants to watch along, I pinned, as usual, the Look movie link. We'll get this going. 3, 2, 1, go. You ready, Chris?
Yep.
All right. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah,
this
which
was filmed in New
I
York.
rented this on. Yeah, this was filmed up in New York.
They're the Twin Towers right there.
Yeah, every time I see them, and I mean, I'm from New York my whole life. I was born in Van Nuys, California, when my parents lived out in Cali for a few years. But moved back to Long Island.
You moved around a little bit. Yeah.
I was a year old when we moved.
Yeah,
back
that's totally
Island,
across.
So I don't
country.
remember
That's
Cali
insane.
at all. Yeah, I don't remember Cali at all, obviously, except for the 2 times I went to Mexico recently and last year. We flew into San Diego and stuff, and I was there for the last night this time. But I want to go and spend a whole week over there sometime. Go to LA. But as a New Yorker, that's where I was going with it. It's just every time I see the Twin Towers, it just especially hits hard. Because that was just a crazy, it was like the craziest day ever.
Go and bring back the stick. All right, bring back the stick. There you go.
It's when the dog finds the, was it a hand, right?
Yeah, the hand. He tosses it again and he'll find the hand. Vinegar Syndrome, through their graphic novel company, Abaddon Press, just released a New York Ripper 2. Dude, what a cover for that.
I was just when I was looking for pictures for the thumbnail and stuff like that, I saw a poster that said
it's the Donald Duck.
And I said, "What is
the
that?"
Donald Duck mask.
What is it? What is
it's a sequel to New York Ripper that comics did. They did that for Maniac.
But Maniac 2,
Abaddon Press. Yeah,
the last horror film was called was advertised as Maniac 2 for a long time.
The New York Ripper.
Oh,
it almost makes it like it's a Dirty Harry type of a film too, which I kind of like about that.
Yeah, I leaned over to grab something and I fucking clicked off the movie. I got to go back on. Pause it real quick so I'm not too far behind. Let me see. Where is it?
There you
go. Full Moon. Yeah, it's on Full Moon's channel, or where they have all their movies.
Nice. That's great. Yeah, that's cool. That Tubi has like a listing of Full Moon. It just has it on Tubi, Full Moon, and it has like everything, even their even their sexy stuff.
It might be on Tubi because
exploitation stuff.
All right, you can hit play. I looked on Tubi just to see, because I put on the pinned message it's on Tubi because I saw it on there maybe a month, 2 months ago. They must have taken it off recently because they usually have a ton of Fulci stuff. Yeah, the hand, that looks cool. Yeah, then the New York Ripper. All right, so I'm like 30 seconds behind. All right, they're in the police station.
Okay.
With the detective. And then the woman
this
comes
guy
up soon with the duck. It talks like a duck.
Kind of reminds me of Humphrey Bogart a little bit with his mannerisms.
I can see that. Yeah. This woman's funny.
Yeah. What, the old lady? Yeah.
Yeah. Quacks like a duck. Quack, quack, quack. Just quack. Like that. Quack, quack, quack. Just like that.
A real doll.
Miss Weisberger. But yeah, this is more of, like we were saying, like a slasher film on top of a giallo, like that little hybrid there.
It's very gritty.
He only, absolutely. And he only made 4 giallos, Fulci. He did one on top of the other, which is the one I haven't seen in forever, and the only one that I haven't covered on the channel. Then there's Legend of the Woman's Skin, which I love. I just couldn't, like I said backstage.
That's where you started to see Fulci with his horror. There's a scene in that film. It's like a row of like dead dogs or something like that. Like
the effects work is insane in that scene. The effects work is so good. That really looks real, and he had to go and prove that was an effect in court
with Miss Bolkin, who was very pretty.
Oh yeah. I like her a lot in Lizard. I mean, she does a phenomenal job in Duckling, even though I just can't click.
Yeah, the gypsy, the witch,
and then Sette Notte Nero. Those are the only 4 giallos he did. I mean, you can count this one kind of, but it is more of a slasher film. I would say his
last, you can say, stylish one was Murder Rock.
I love Murder Rock.
By the way, happy Fulci Friday. By the way, it is officially Fulci Friday. That's right.
That worked out good.
And Stephen King September. So yeah, Eric started doing that for Internet Eric here and stuff like that. So he's been covering Stephen King films.
Hey, what's up, Synth? Happy Friday, gents.
Hey, Synth.
Yeah. Happy Fulci Friday.
That was one film he just covered. What is it? Sometimes They Come Back. I think that's a Stephen King film. I may be wrong.
Yeah, it's based off of
like a story.
Yeah, it's off a short story. I think it is. I don't think it's a novella. It's a short story. I'm pretty sure. And welcome back.
Graveyard Shift is a good one.
Yeah, that's a fun movie too. Actually.
Yeah, shows over.
Yeah, when Scarefest, Joe? When you seen Danielle Harris?
He said the 16th of October, 16th, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, we should be having. I talked to. I sent the email to Deborah Brock's lady that she said to email to schedule the interview. The director of Slumber Party Massacre 2. So sometime in the next few weeks, one of the weekends. She said weekends work best, so it'll be one weekend in the next few weeks. Probably one weekend in October, which will be
October 18th. Yeah.
I was going to try to see if unless I get an answer back like tomorrow, like for like Sunday, something to like in September, because the slash of September, that would be cool. But I said like anytime that works for you works for me. So October 18th.
Just hits and scratches the car. You stupid bitch.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I mean, this is definitely, I think, one of his most sleazy films.
Oh, dude!
I mean, all the kills are so vicious in this movie and mean-spirited.
No, it's mean-spirited.
When he slits her up, and then the one with
the ending is quite depressing. The ending is quite depressing.
Oh yeah, it is.
Once you kind of know. Oh yeah, and then the one with the bottle.
Nuts. And then the razor blade through the eye and through the nipple and splits the nipple in half. That's like some of the crazy.
Very hateful. Serial killer.
That shit looks crazy.
Mommy issues.
Yeah. And I just love that it's Fulci. It's straight up Fulci's humor to have the killer quack and talk like a duck.
I always couldn't imagine if you take William Friedkin out and you put Lucio Fulci into Direct Cruising with Al Pacino, I wonder how that would work out.
Yeah, I know, right?
With that cast.
Yeah, for sure. That's interesting. That's cool. The barge on the water. Yeah, they filmed all these shots in New York. And then I think they filmed on like sets and stuff in Italy, I'm pretty sure.
And sets in Italy. They went back and forth. Lucio Fulci was very good at doing that. He was very good at doing that.
A lot of Italian directors during the late 70s.
He got his kind of big start here with this film. He's like, this seems to work. He came in at the right time.
Same thing. He came in at the right time for Zombie too. A lot of the Italian directors came to New York to shoot establishing shots and shots of the city and stuff if they wanted it to be set in New York City, like in the story. So that's where that comes from. I mean, a lot of them, pretty much every Italian director.
Manhattan Baby, that's supposed to be.
Yeah, that had a movie set in New York City. Yeah, they took establishing shots and stuff of the city.
People sitting on that film, I like it. Probably the best score he's ever done for a film.
Dude, it's a great score, even though I just rewatched Manhattan Baby.
That's his take on Poltergeist, in my opinion.
Yeah,
the mummy type of a thing. You kind of mix that in there. Was it the Eye of Evil? Ever he called it?
Oh yeah. And the medallion or whatever it is. That's cool looking. Some of the effects are a little hokey, but it is like you said. It's kind of like his Poltergeist or his Exorcist. There's definitely some Exorcist stuff in there too. Just like
she's all writing stuff on the window. Yeah.
I love this. Yeah, this kill's great.
I forgot. I think she wrote that on the car with her lipstick. Oh, hello.
And the house by the cemetery is like his Shining.
Kind of. Yeah. That's so many WTF
I like how he gets
scenes
in the car and then like she's looking at him. It's from his perspective, and then he looks down. He looks right down at her, like her legs, in her crotch area, and then looks back up. Yeah. And then he quacks like a duck, brings out the switchblade.
Yeah, he goes whack, 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 like the penguin.
Yeah, whack, 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 whack. That's literally how this dude talks in this movie, for those who haven't seen it, which I know is a lot.
On her jumpsuit.
Quack, 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 quack. And I know she's parked right next to the wall there. She can't get out. Do not tell me this is an edited version.
This isn't the edited version. It's
okay,
not, no.
He pulls her back in. Okay, that's right. Yep, now he got it. Okay, good.
Oh,
that whole pull up.
That is so Fulci right there. That's so Fulci.
So fucking good.
Oh, and he goes upwards.
Oh yeah.
Quack,
with the sound, the horn going off of the ship nearby.
Plus so you can hear it scream.
The sound is great in that scene. That's a great opening kill. Yeah, that's a great opening kill. Like that's how you
the
start
stage for the film.
Slash giallo.
It's like Edge of the Axe with the car wash kill scene at the start,
and it immediately draws you in. I never liked that movie, but that is a good kill. But I never cared too much for Edge of the Axe. That's one I gotta maybe watch again. Maybe I'll have a different opinion.
It's kind of slow paced a little bit.
I only watched that film maybe twice.
I like the ending. It has giallo elements to it.
And very low budget. I mean, very low budget. I like the look of the killer in that, actually. The white mask, whatever it is he has on.
Yeah.
I like his look.
You see all the lipstick, then you see the blood on the floor. Oh yeah, she's more than dead.
Mutilated in there. The aftermath looks fucking gnarly. When they're investigating, they find her body in the car.
I think she tried to roll her eyes all the way back there, and I didn't think she could do it.
Hey, what's up, Ghoul?
Hey, how you doing, Ghoul?
What is your actual name, honey? Sorry.
VHS and never seen it. That's lucky.
TikTok account.
Like an Egyptian expedition.
Yeah.
Because they're in Egypt or
like
something
Chris
like
said
that.
Before you came in, they find this like artifact. A family goes on vacation in Egypt, and they find this like an amulet that has like
the amulet
of Horus or something like that.
Yeah, the Eye of Evil, as it's called.
Glad you can make a stream. The Eye of Evil.
There's a funny dude in there that works with I think the wife
on Poltergeist / The Exorcist.
Yeah. There's a good scene where he's like messing around with the children and stuff like that, and he gets sucked into the other spot, and you just see him dead there.
It's a very underrated Fulci movie. It's not as, but it's good. Yeah.
It's like Cat in the Brain. I love Cat in the Brain.
I'd put that on like a deeper cut Fulci tier.
Yeah,
like last year.
Yeah, because you and I did that one. I remember that Cat in the Brain. Yeah.
I think was it for September last year? Yeah. I think it was October last year, Halloween season. One of those when I was doing like I'll probably do the same thing for Halloween this year. The last week leading up to Halloween.
Nice.
I'll probably be doing at least one watch along a day. I'm going to try to maybe do like a matinee like I did last year, a matinee and a late night, 2 a day.
Yeah, because he became broke before he died. He had no regrets. And in that film, he has a boat, his actual boat that says one on top of the other. I'm like going, that's cool. Like he did that on purpose.
Yeah.
His daughter talks about him every once in a while. That's cool. You have the VHS of that. That's badass.
Yeah.
There's Fulci right there actually talking to him. That's Fulci.
What's up? Darren will show up when it's a giallo.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, it's good to see you, Darren. Yeah, I think you saw the thumbnail.
I just said it. You know that, you know that you got to pop in when a Fulci film with giallo's up. How you doing? Thanks again, man, for the birthday wishes on Facebook.
Yeah, House with Laughing Windows is coming out from Arrow, the 4K for that. That might be the release of the year.
That's a top tier giallo for me. That's an amazing film. Okay, I'll have to watch it. It's been sitting on my shelf for 4 years. Yeah, check it out. It's definitely one of his more underrated.
Fulci looks so different there, smoking his pipe and shit like that. No beard or anything.
Because it doesn't have a maggot. Because it don't have a maggot in it that Christopher George put in.
George did.
Know Christopher George. You know he did it. I put I just did the City of the Living Dead short.
Yeah, they hated each other. Yeah, you told him not to smoke in the church. You told him not to smoke in the church. He says, "Don't smoke in the church. What's wrong with you?"
I said in that review, I told the story about him with the pipe, and I said,
it's legendary.
George, you know that fucker did it. You know Christopher George did it. Absolutely.
The actor he was really good friends with was his last name was Halsey. He did quite a few films with him. Like they really, he talks about him all the time. He says, "Yeah, we talk all the time."
Yeah, I'm thinking of Dean Halsey from Reanimator and Megan. I collect VHS. Yeah, that's true.
Very cool.
I've seen posts of yours on TikTok that you show the screen, and I see it's a VHS TV. Like the VHS
that's very nice. Yeah, there's a few ladies I follow that collect VHS on Instagram.
If anybody's on TikTok, follow Alyssa, cool from Wellsville.
I need to check you out on Instagram and see a few there. I recognize her. The picture looks familiar. Yeah, you ladies are awesome with that. Like, it's very cool. I just don't have the space for them anymore. I sold a lot of my VHSs because I just had like stacks of them in my apartment. I had no place to put them. It sucks when I think about it.
I still have somewhere. I tried finding it 3 years ago when I did the review on it, like when I first started the channel, of what the fuck? Not Tourist Trap. Blood Rage. I have a VHS still somewhere.
Oh, Blood Rage?
I know I do. And
it's in cranberry sauce.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. I still can't find it. I didn't really look.
Thanksgiving slasher.
That's my favorite. I watch it every Thanksgiving. We'll be doing a watch this Thanksgiving of it, like the last 2 years. I don't know if I did it last year, but the year.
Have you seen Eli Roth's Thanksgiving? I really like that.
Yeah, I really
like that film. Like that might be his best. Movie. That might be his best.
I don't know if it's his best. It's not for me, but it is very good. It was a very good slasher, and that's
a hot take. I like the Green Inferno a lot more than a lot of people do.
Green Inferno's great.
Yeah, I really like the Green Inferno.
That was his whole little love letter to Diodato.
The airplane crash scene is terrific. Is really really good and like comes out of nowhere.
Look of the guy, like the main dude with the yellow face paint, the tribe member.
Yeah,
like the leader.
The big dude that gets like butchered like a pig.
Yeah. I mean, it's a crazy.
The nice guy, right? He's like, I'm all for the environment and all this other stuff too. Yeah, they're all protesting and shit.
Yeah, I still think Hostel's his best movie. Cabin Fever is good, but there's a lot of stupid stuff in there too. It's a fun.
That film creeps me out. Yeah, and she's all like putting the razor to her legs and keeps on going, dude. I'm like, oh.
Yep, that's the creepiest scene in the movie. I can't believe that movie got remade already, and it was terrible. Yeah, they remade it like 5 years ago.
It had her and it had the dude that was from Boy Meets World too. He played Toy's friend,
Ryder Strong. I remember when we did a watch along. I did a watch along a while back of it. We were making fun of it. Me and my friend Jasmine, we kept laughing at Ryder Strong's name. Is this movie on Tubi? Joe's asking. I thought it was, but apparently it's not. But it's on Prime on Full Moon's channel, which I know they have a channel on Tubi. So I don't know if I searched for it on Tubi, couldn't find it.
Yeah, I just couldn't find it.
I posted the Lick movie link if anyone who's coming in who wants to watch along.
The detective's talking to. I've seen him in other stuff too. You have the regular Fulci people in here for the most part.
Yeah, well, he always used a lot of his same actresses. Yeah, if anyone wants to watch along who came in, I posted the Look movie link. I'll post it again.
I just started recollecting a little bit of the horror VHS, like Event Horizon. I found a good VHS of that on eBay.
Great movie. That's
my all-time horror film. That's my all-time horror film.
Is that your all time? Really?
All time. I'm afraid to watch it to this day.
It's a great movie.
It's one of those that hits me differently, maybe than everything else. Specifically, when he says, "Oh yeah, nice." They show, no, he's not dead. They're not dead. They're not dead.
Yeah, no, that's a great film, and Sam Neill, as always, does a fucking amazing job in that.
Yeah, Larry Fishburne. I'll always call him Larry.
Yeah, Larry Fishburne.
Larry Fishburne.
Yeah, I know, Alyssa. I got to. I'll take a picture or show you it on.
I have the VHS, the DVD, and I have the Blu-ray from Screen Factory, and I have the 4K, the Studio 4K, and the Studio Steelbook 4K. That's how much I love that film.
What's up, Russ? How you doing, brother?
Hey, no problem there, Synth. You have a good one, yeah. Hell yeah, keep on killing it there at the gym, my friend. That's right. That's what matters more.
Finishing up, let me highlight. Finishing up the gym. I'll stream along when I get back to the PC. Nice. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, what's going on, Russell?
If you want to hop in when you get home, Synth, if you want to hop on with us, just let me know. I'll put the link in the chat, or I'll shoot it to you.
Yeah, Fulci does the hot and heavy too. This is what New York was like at this time.
I wasn't alive, but I know it was.
There's a doc on
6 more years after this till I was born.
Yeah.
Right,
there's a docu-series on Netflix called Crime Scene, and they did the New York serial killer. That's what I think Lucio Fulci did this film based off of, is that serial killer. You watch that. No, it was a guy killing prostitutes in New York around this time. After this film was made. Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, this is such a sleazy scene.
Yeah, so it just was it in the diner?
She's masturbating. No, this one when she's masturbating to the.
Oh, that's right. Oh, they later meet her in a diner or something like that. The
diner scene is probably the most sleazy shit in the Fulci movie that I've seen. I still haven't
it's very sexploitation. It's very sexploitation.
I've seen a lot of Fulci's like non-horror films. I've seen Contraband. I've seen For the Apocalypse. Great films.
Have you seen The Devil's Honey? That's actually his most exploitation. You like that
comedy, right? Isn't that like a weird?
No, it's. Or
am I thinking of another?
It's softcore porn. It's a thriller, really.
I know it's. Yeah, I know there's a lot of like fucking nudity and stuff in there.
It's better than 50 Shades of Grey.
There's one movie of his that's like that's a comedy. It's not a good movie, really. Like I know.
He did comedies at the start.
I didn't see it. Yeah,
he wanted to do comedies. For some reason, they want to do comedies. It's like I get it.
Different genres. I mean, spaghetti westerns, giallos, supernatural, gothic,
which he did. All Italian directors did
comedies,
at least one spaghetti western.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Even Bava did it.
Yep.
She was with a big man there. It's like, okay, we're all done now. Yep.
Love Country Man. And yeah, since you're down, let me know when you get back. Matt will join us. Or Michael.
I haven't seen Contraband. I just see those shots that Dirk likes to put up of Fulci with the machine gun just going bah, 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 bah.
Yeah. JT, I gotta see the Devil's Honey. Yeah, I gotta see it because I never checked that one out.
That's with what's her name's sister from Opera. The lead character, lead actress. That's her sister.
Yeah, I forget her name. Betty. It's a character, but I forget the.
Brett Halsey's in that one too.
Something Marcillock or Marcillock.
The
actress who plays.
Brett Halsey's in that one too. It's a good erotic thriller. That's what I call it. I like it.
Yeah, I gotta check that one out.
Yeah, Seven released the 4K.
I just had touch of
great saxophone scene in that. That's what I'm going to say. He uses the saxophone in very
great scene right here. This scene right here with the green lighting. I mean, this I think is some of the best colored lighting that I've seen in a Fulci movie. This is like straight up Argento right here.
It is. I think he was making fun of him a bit.
Yeah.
He's like going F you.
With his sense of humor.
They didn't like each other.
Yeah, with his weird humor, I could see that. Love
anything you can do, I can do better.
Marky Mark too, Paula. Really enjoy watching the horror movie called Sting Spy Horror movie. No, I haven't seen that one, Joe. This scene is excellent.
Oh, Sting. Yeah, that was on Shudder. Yeah, it's called Sting. Yeah, it's like a spider. Yeah.
Oh, I've heard of it, actually.
Yeah, it's like a big flipping spider you see like on the ceiling and shit. Yeah, those films freak me out.
Yeah, I love the lighting in that room.
Yeah, she steps on glass, doesn't she? Yeah. Yeah, the one dude looks bored there. He's just like, yeah, whatever. Like,
Like, this is such a graphic kill coming up.
You notice one of the seats is missing too. Whoever was sitting there is no longer sitting there. He focuses on that for a reason. Like maybe you think you saw who was sitting there.
Yep, he zooms in on it.
There's a pause too. No music.
I love how just in that room it's green.
Like, yeah.
Just in that room. And the rest of the theater and stuff, it's regular lighting. There you go. That's so fucking crazy. Takes a broken bottle and just stabs this woman in the vagina.
Oh, and twists it.
And the blood pouring into it.
Yeah, and it goes through the bottle.
And it goes through the bottle on the ground and stuff. That's fucking crazy.
It's a good transfer. It's a very good 4K transfer. That's very good. That's very good.
Yeah,
that's very good because
really
the 2019 transfer is very good too, but it's a bit dark wise. It's hard to do 4K and black and 4K. Yeah. It can be very hard. And you open the door and it's red. That's great.
Yeah. The lighting that came through. Yeah.
It's like those apartments in that area that are next to those neon signs that shine through the window and shit.
Yeah. Yep.
That keep you awake.
Yeah, this remaster looks fucking great, actually. They have it on Prime and on Full Moon's channel. Like I said, it's a great looking transfer. This is the one. Isn't she the one who gets her nipple sliced in half in the eye later?
I think so. She's like, "Get up, you dumbass!" Man, what? Oh, him. That's right. His side piece there.
Yeah, I had Touch of Death on a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, something like that. I think I messaged you when I was watching because I was saying
that sounds familiar.
I differentiate what's in Cat in the Brain, like what footage from that, which there's a lot of it, but I had it more on in the background. I wasn't fully paying attention, and I haven't seen Touch of Death before that in years, so I still can't like give an opinion on it. I'll do a video on that one eventually. Like
Russ is mentioning Death Spot. I haven't seen Death Spot just yet. I've heard of Death Spot.
I know the cover art, and I can't remember if I've
seen the cover for Death Spot is great.
Yeah, the art is great, right? That's a cool.
It's a cover from hell, basically, as I call it.
Dave got fear of spiders. I hate spiders, but I love Sting. I own 2 tarantulas. You do, Russ? That's cool. Joe says no. Hey, likes.
Hey, very cool. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for liking us.
New York Ripper just brings people together. You know, it's such a masterpiece, award-winning
family film for late night.
It's award-winning film. You need to do a skit on that. You need to do a skit on this. You need to put like
the
New York Ripper meets.
Like
it's what Dirk did with his verses. New York Ripper versus Pieces. It's like New York Ripper versus Pieces.
Actually, now you already got my brain going because it's been a while.
The fight you always wanted but never really thought about it. But like, we got Freddy versus Jason. Who gives a damn about that shit?
All I need to do is think of a second movie that is related in some way, and then usually a third movie that has cast members or stuff related to it.
Put Joe Spinell's character from Maniac in there.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's a good idea. Yeah, it's set in New York. Yeah, that's a good idea.
AKA The Undertaker, AKA
the last horror film.
The last horror film.
That I know Jenna Bates is
and add Carolyn Monroe, and what do you get?
Yeah, Carolyn Monroe is her character in the last horror film or Fanatic is Jenna Bates.
Jenna Bates.
But I can't think of his name for some reason. Spinell's character in that movie.
I forget now.
What's his name? And I really love that film. I love the last horror film. I know it is the last horror film. Not really Fanatic. I heard it more over the years.
It's funny. He's listening to the woman like climax, and he's all rubbing the recorder.
Yeah. This is just this is like Fulci at some of his Fulciest throughout this whole movie. And especially that lazy ass scene, and then when we didn't miss it, right? When she gets her foot.
This dude that she's talking to was in Manhattan Baby. Yeah.
He was in which one? Manhattan Baby?
He was in Manhattan Baby. Yes, he was. He was also in the Night Train Murders. So I do recognize him. Oh yeah, Manhattan Baby. He's the dude that gets killed by all those taxidermy shit that he has.
That's a cool scene. I mean, that's why I say that movie's so underrated. Because I've covered a lot of Fulci movies actually on the channel. Maybe like 10, 8, 10. I know I did Manhattan Baby as an audio only.
I've gone through most of them for my Fulci Fridays when I started doing
I know.
them.
Yeah, that's what I did with Argento. Funny enough, when I
just got Murder Rock from Vinegar Syndrome. They released this year too. It's been the year of Fulci, man. That might be my release of the year too. I need to check out that 4K.
I love Murder Rock or Dancing Death. That's it's also
Dancing Death. That's a good name too.
Joretta is also in that. Who I'm still trying to get her ass on the channel. She doesn't
absolutely nothing like a heartwarming slasher. That's right. Like
absolutely, 100%.
Like say Friday the 13th is a cautionary tale.
Rusty might like Buffy. Yeah, I never got big into that show actually. I watched it back in the day whenever like it would just randomly come on.
Yeah, just a Fulci script. Yeah,
get to bed with the story, and it's just a Fulci script. Yeah, exactly.
This is if Fulci did an episode of Law and Order.
Yeah, like that exactly. Like this has procedural feels to it, just like Tenebrae does.
Yes,
Tenebrae has that, like with the white color that's used so prominently throughout Tenebrae, which was such a contrast after
the best procedural probably
Suspiria and Inferno.
The best probably procedural giallo I've ever seen is The Bloodstained Butterfly. I highly suggest people watch that giallo. It's very good.
Who did that?
Oh, I forget, but it's very.
It was like what we were saying last night, like random, like not like prominent directors, but like just some.
I don't believe so. Giallo. I know Arrow released it. Darren was the one that mentioned it.
Darren would know then. If he's still here, he would know it.
The Weapon, the Hour, the Motive is another good giallo if you like nunsploitation at its finest, in my opinion.
I never got into all that nun shit. Fucking, that never had any appeal to me. I saw maybe
they still whip themselves naked. There's something about that.
Is it the Killer Nun? Is that the big?
Yeah, I have that Arrow release. I still need to watch that.
The famous one. Yeah. Here, Joe.
Antonio Beto. Thank you, Darren. Yeah. I'm more of a Buffy fan than I am Stranger Things. I don't like Stranger Things. Sorry, Joseph.
Yeah. I know he loves that show. I like the first season.
I like Matthew Modine is in it. He's a very good actor. I think he's underappreciated.
I think they have a great cast throughout that whole show. Actually, I just think the mystery kind of started.
David Hayter's in it. Not Hayter. What's his name?
Harbor,
the big dude.
Harbor. Yeah, David Harbour.
Yeah, Harbor, and then what's her name too? Plays the mom.
Winona Ryder.
Yeah, Winona Ryder. Yeah,
I adore her. I've been wanting to do a video and a deep dive on A Scanner Darkly, Philip K. Dick's
Keanu Reeves
movie adaptation.
Yeah, Philip K. Dick's. Yeah, that's about drug use.
That's a great movie. What's is that David Fincher? David Fincher didn't do that. Who directed that? Why can't I remember? I'm looking it up now.
Because it's done in an animation style.
Richard Linklater, that's so.
Yeah.
Richard Linklater, who a great director too. This scene right here is the sleaziest shit ever. But
the Devils, I still need to watch that, Ghoul. I still need to see that, Miss Ghoul. The Devils. That's what's his name?
Oh, The Devils. Okay.
There's Demonia. Demonia is a nunsploitation film.
Demonia was one of the movies I was going to pitch to you. But
I like Demonia. I
really like Demonia, and it really grew on me the last time I watched it.
Like most of his films, Fulci just disowned the film. He's like,
yeah, I know,
because he plays a detective in that.
Yeah. That one I like it. That one in the Black Cat would be the next.
Oh, Black Cat is terrific.
Those are the next two Fulci film deep dives I'll be doing. I don't know.
Yeah, with McGee and Mimsy Farmer and David Warbeck, the very late great David Warbeck.
He does great. Everyone does. That's such an underrated Fulci movie. I think
Killer Cat. Yes, please.
We've talked about it, like it's a slasher movie from cat perspective. Like I mean, like with the cat.
The trailer has a scene from the start of that film that's not in the film.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, the couple that are in the boathouse. Yeah, there's a scene there that was put in the trailer, wasn't put in the film. Oh, this is where they start messing with her in the diner, right in front of the pinball machines. She's like, "What are you doing this for?"
I'm not. Yeah, that's not. It's so random. This whole scene with it goes on forever too.
She's saying that's right. Drink it all, baby.
Yeah,
That
she's sitting at the
dying of beer.
table. For people who don't know what's going on with the scene, she's sitting at the table. This character, and
he's taking his foot. He's taking his foot up her dress.
Yeah, he's putting his foot and massaging her private area with his foot at the table with like 3 other guys there.
They had to time that pretty good.
Like turning her on with his foot and doing weird foot shit. Like it goes on for like minutes. It's so fucking weird.
It's pretty sleazy. You'd probably get slapped.
Oh, this is his most sleazy shit ever, like that I've seen in Fulci's, which is, like I said, all his horror stuff for the most part, and a lot of his, not a lot, but a lot of his more popular non-horror films. But
that's what I like about you ladies. You all ladies like to stick shit like I do. You know, they don't give you all enough credit.
Joseph, what's the next watch I'll do? I'm not sure, man. What seems to be working nicely schedule wise is doing like a deep dive or 2 a week on the channel, doing like 2 watch alongs, like Friday or Saturday night, and then doing a bunch of TikTok stuff, either re-editing old stuff from the channel for TikTok, and then just like reviews that I do on TikTok, shorter, condensed reviews.
Nice.
So that seems to be working out good since I got back from Mexico, and like schedule has been opened up again. But I still got to edit Poltergeist 3. I just keep fucking procrastinating.
Yeah, you're a busy dude. That's good though. You're staying on top of things.
Yeah, it's hard. All my free time goes to the channel. Like
the blue lights in the subway station. I always like that. Like in the actual subway train, there's blue lights. They probably put that in there.
No, actually, some of them looked like that back then.
There she is. Yeah, it's all like graffiti and all that shit there. Today.
I mean, they cleaned up a lot. There's no graffiti and shit like that. There's some, but you don't see it like that on.
That's what I like about films from the 80s, like The Boys Next Door. That's the best interpretation of Los Angeles you're going to get. I am deadly serious. Yeah. I am deadly serious.
And all the movies in New York City, the horror films in like the late 70s and 80s, like Chud. I was never a big fan of that movie, but I love the whole look of that movie. And then Maniac, of course, and the New York.
Was Wolfen done in New York?
But this was all done in New York, this movie, but some of it was. But
there he is. Yeah,
what else? Many Sidney Lumet movies, like Dog Day Afternoon, which I just recently covered. He Martin Scorsese.
After Hours.
After Hours, my 4th favorite movie ever, and my favorite comedy of all time.
Nice. Well, I love Martin Scorsese. He's probably 3rd of my all-time favorite directors. My all-time favorite director is Ridley Scott.
He's in my top 10. He's in my top 10 for sure.
Last Temptation of Christ, nobody talks about. That's a good film by him. Paramount's like, nope, we're not going to take it, and Universal picked it up. Yeah, William Dafoe
he was working on that. I'm not kidding. He was trying to get that made forever.
Yeah. Yeah, the soundtrack's by Peter Gabriel, which I didn't know was part of Genesis before Phil Collins. I had no idea.
Yeah. I'm a huge progressive rock fan. And yes, Rush, Genesis, ELP, Gentle Giant, all those bands from the 70s. Jethro Tull.
You probably love American Psycho.
Yeah.
With the Bateman character.
Yeah, actually, I've never been a big, like, huge fan of that film. My sister, actually, my younger sister,
Darren makes a good point. Eyes of Laura Mars, which is a very good film with Faye Dunaway and Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, I was just going to say, with Tommy Lee.
Directed by Kirshner. Kirshner, of The Empire Strikes Back. My all-time favorite Star Wars film.
Yeah, that's my favorite Star Wars film, too. As a kid growing up, it was Return
Renee
of the Jedi.
Bargenois. That's an all-star cast in there. Brad Dourif is in that film. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Hooper with Burt Reynolds. I'm not sure what he was talking. Which movie? I'm far behind the chat here. Let me catch you up.
I think
The Devils is so unhinged, but Ken Russell movies always go that way. Yeah, I have to see that movie. I never saw The Devils.
Yeah, I need to see The Devils too. There's like I say, a lot I haven't dived into. Sometimes I get hesitant with it's like with Category 3. That's not for like anybody. It's very hard to get into Category 3 films to watch it. It really is.
Yeah. I feel so out of touch with like physical media shit because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about half the time.
Right, Category 3s are
like when you get into like
films.
technical like stuff like that. I'm like,
Category 3 films are The Untold Story, Ebola Syndrome, Taxi Hunter. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he
This
tracked her down.
Yeah, I was looking up.
This is very Maniac right here. Yes. And you see the red in the background. So look at that. So he's being very Argento here.
This is his most Argento-ish film. Light-wise and color-wise, I think. I would say so.
I think horror films, at least. We're seeing shots of Murder Rock. That might be his most like stylish out of all.
Yeah, well, that one too. I don't know, but I would think maybe this is as closest to like mirroring Argento's lighting. Have I seen Insidious: The Red Door? Yeah, back when it came out, I did a video on it, a review.
Yeah, that was directed by
I didn't care for it at all.
The other brother, as I call it, you know.
Yeah, I didn't care for it, Joe. I thought it was. I'm not a big fan of Insidious. Of that.
Oh, got her.
I like the first movie a lot. Second movie's not that good. Then 3, I actually kind of like. That's the one when she's in with the girl with that crazy car scene when she gets hit by the car and she has her. She's in like a leg brace. She broke her leg. That one's really good. Then like The Last Key. I always switch the 3rd and 4th one up. But yeah,
Last Key has a great cover to it.
Oh, that's a good one. I want to see Smashing Machine. You got The Rock and Emily.
Yeah, there he is. So it shows what he looks like in the movie theater. It's a trip.
Yeah, I love that kill. What a crazy throat slit. That's a crazy intense throat slit. Like that's how you do a fucking.
I like the difference in camera angles. So it shows him doing it, then it switches to her.
That's how
it's almost on cue too.
Cut. Because throat cuts, let's be honest, are like some of the most lazy kills you can throw into a slasher film. If you just need like a kill, you just
then you kind of see that it was like a dream sequence because she ends up being in the hospital. This is where it kind of the film kind of flips on its head a little bit.
It gets real. It gets kind of surreal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps that there's the killer quacks like a fucking duck when he attacks. So that adds to the weird.
The Psychic. I forgot about the Psychic, Darren. The Psychic is a very good Fulci film.
Psychic is my favorite Fulci giallo, and it's
wow.
70s.
That's the better cliff scene. There's no spark. There's no sparking heads going against the rocks.
It's much better than Duckling, in my opinion. And that's not just because Duckling never clicked for me, and I love the Psychic so much. I
think his last name is Sorrell. I keep on forgetting his name. He died quite a long time ago. Plays the psychiatrist or whatever like that. He was in a few Fulci films. He played the priest in Don't Torture a Duckling. Sad story about him.
Okay, yeah. He did a great job. He does a very good job in Duckling. Everybody does, but he does a great job, and Balkan does a great job. Even though I really can't get into that film.
His wife was in. Him and his wife were in. Oh God, it's a sleazy giallo too. I just pointing a blank right now, but I'll remember it.
Joe. Next movie I want to see, Conjuring. I actually really like that. I just put a review up like last week, Joe. If you want to hear it, it's mostly all spoiler free. I think it's all spoiler free, so it doesn't ruin it.
Oh, The Last Rite. So that was pretty good. Too. Okay.
I think it was the best Conjuring film in years. Like, because
nice, that's very good. Yeah, that's going to be the last one.
Yeah, the 2 Nun movies sucked. I think Annabelle.
I like the Nun, to tell you the truth. I haven't seen the second one though.
I think they're terrible. I think the Nun 2 is a vast improvement in most areas, but still terrible. Like still not great. And Annabelle, I never liked. Annabelle Creation's my second favorite.
No. Annabelle Creation is a good one. The start of Annabelle was pretty good, where you see the kill at the other house across.
It fizzles out.
Sister of Ursula. Thank you, Darren. Yeah, the Sister of Ursula. Yeah, very good. Sleazy as hell, dude.
Okay. I've heard of that actually. That name, the Sister of Ursula. I've never seen it though.
It's part of Vinegar Syndrome released their Forgotten Gialli sets, and that was one of them, man. Yeah,
that's right. You've been telling me.
It was part of the Killer is Still Among Us. Arabella is quite sleazy and good.
The Killer is Still Among Us is a good one. We were talking about that, I think, like last week or something. That's a good one.
She's trying to recall what happened to her in the movie theater. That's a good chase scene, by the way, from the subway to that theater, like out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh, that's where the Psychic came from this comment.
Iconic.
Yeah, Lizard and Psychic. The Psychic are my favorite giallos by Fulci. And Lizard is one that I didn't see for years until I did a video on it. I don't know, 6 months back or something like that, a year ago. I don't even know anymore. Time just blends with all this.
Lizard is quite good, and if you can get Anita Strindberg to do an uncredited part in that is extremely rare in my opinion. I think that's the only film she ever did for him. You know, it happens.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, right. That's the only one.
Like Edwidge Fenech never did any Fulci films. It's almost like they're under contract to certain Italian directors.
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, when I rewatched it and reviewed it, I fucking loved Lizard. I liked it. It went up massively for me from what I remember. That's why I love just going back and watching, like we were saying backstage, and rewatches are so important. Just because
they're extremely important.
They
can either improve your opinion or not. Like with me, with The Burning, unfortunately, it kind of went down a little bit for me. I hate to say it.
You told me that last night. Yeah, when we were live. I love The Burning.
Oh no, it's a great one.
But definitely. I do think it's in my top slashers of the 80s. But I do think that the kills, they blew their wad on the raft scene, basically.
It's an all-star cast of people. A lot of those youngins I recognized. I'm like, holy shit! It's like
Jason
it's
Alexander
insane.
From Seinfeld. George, you have
what's his name? Meryl Streep.
Ratner,
what's her name? And she was picked up as she was a waitress, and they picked her up to do that.
Yeah. And Helen Hunt, Ratner from.
That's her only horror film, by the way. So
yeah, probably yeah. But yeah, The Psychic and Lizard are both excellent. The Psychic, especially for me, and the score to The Psychic, Sette Notte Nero, is probably.
I always thought The Psychic was
the top
one of Fulci's best directed films. It's really good. It's his best.
It's one of his best film. That's why it's a top 10 70s horror film for me. It's so.
And make no mistake, it's not just him. It's the people. His original cast of people, his producers, and everything that was around him.
Yeah, oh yeah. How you doing, Connie?
Hey, Connie.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend, yeah.
Officially.
Joyride's a good one. Yeah, I like Joyride.
Joyride, I've seen. That one's good. Everyone's saying, hi, awesome. Yeah, I did not care for the Black Phone. We were talking about this last night.
Yeah. Black Phone 2 looks better. It's me in sequels, man. It does look better. I'm shocked. It's like Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2. I know people don't like those. I know Eric doesn't like it.
I like both of them.
If Eric is still in there, I know he doesn't like it. I just loved when Disney movies, like I still need to see Bambi the Reckoning. But
I just said that to myself last week.
I need to see it.
Browsing. I said I need to watch it. Yeah, I haven't seen it either. Oh,
it's like Steamboat Willie is one I still need to watch too.
Is this the scene with the eye with the split in the eye? No, not yet. Yeah. This is the scene.
Yeah.
With the razor blade to the eye and the nipple, or no?
He's a serial killer. It's insane.
Peter Pan. Yeah, that's another one I wanted to check out. Not like big get in.
Peter Pan's a messed up story to begin with. Peter Pan's a messed up story to begin with. Yeah. So is Alice in Wonderland.
I'm a little boy forever.
Yeah, the Lost Boys and stuff like that. Yeah, you're all my Lost Boys now. It's like Freddy Krueger says, "You're all my children now."
Yeah.
You're my children now.
I never was
even in Freddy versus Jason, he says that. He says, I've been away from my children for far too long. I was
That's
like,
my favorite line in the franchise for Freddy. You were all my children now. And my favorite shot in the franchise with when he says that with his arms out open with the fire in the background.
With the flames. He takes out some dudes there.
That's my favorite fucking shot in the whole series. What a great shot that is.
Oh, turned up the music. Uh-oh.
Yep. So nobody can hear your screams. But yeah, I don't have like a huge interest, Joe, in checking out like Peter Pan and Bambi, but I have wanted to, watch them eventually. I have The Long Walk downloaded. That one maybe I'll get to that after we end this. I love that story. That's always been a favorite novella and favorite story of mine by King.
That was Stephen King's first novel.
No, that wasn't his first.
Yeah, novel. It was like 68. Yeah.
The Long Walk? No, that was he released it under.
It was one of his first.
Unless he wrote it. Maybe
he did it under Bachman or whatever.
Maybe he wrote it early, but Carrie was his first novel that he published. Then Salem's Lot, and then The Shining. Actually,
yeah, I'm trying to read those books in chronological order. I'm reading Salem's Lot right now. Just a long read. It takes me a minute to read.
Well, I'm the same way. I'll go through periods of time.
It has to interest me. Carrie, you can breeze through Carrie. You can literally breeze through that.
That's a very short one. It was only a few hundred pages, 200 pages, something like that. I'm trying. I
said that with the Pet Sematary film. There's more stuff going on in these stories than just the main thing that's going on. They introduce you to the characters. There's more shit going on in that. Oh, he cut her up. Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good shot right there.
I like how it switches to the radio guy here.
Yeah, the DJ. Now we're just doing.
That's a cool little transition there.
It's still dubbed over, which I always thought was funny with Italian films. It just
they rarely recorded with sound, so they would just, even the English speaking actors would dub their voices in afterwards. Which is why I always prefer watching any foreign horror film in its native language. Unless, like, Italian films are the only real, exception to that. Because it was so common for them to dub. It was just how they did it. For the most part.
She's very pretty, by the way. She's built, she's sculpted quite well.
Yes, indeed. What happens to her, unfortunately, is terrible.
It's a good scene here because you think you know what's going on, but you don't.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of tension.
It's like the scene in Tenebrae with the chick being chased that seems forever.
Yeah, she was great. I mean, that happened forever ago. But yeah, she was great. Love Stephen King's Black and White. That's the version, Russell.
Black and white version of The Mist. Yeah.
I watched that version most of the times that I watched that movie.
I think I have that. That's part of a short. That's part of a short story collection that he did. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Skeleton Crew. It's from. Pretty sure it's Skeleton Crew.
Oh no, it's the one. No, it's the one that I just got. It's the paperback version that had the monkey on there. So it's from which they just did a film on.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. I was pretty let down with the monkey overall, especially as a big Osgood Perkins fan. I love all of his.
Well, it's because James Wong was part of that.
I mean, James Wong. I have nothing.
Yeah. Well, I think he's the new version of Wes Craven. He has the same. He does the same stuff Wes Craven did. Make no mistake, I love Wes Craven stuff, but he puts comedy into shit that doesn't need it.
Wong or Wong? James Wong.
Is it Wong?
Right?
Yeah, Wong. Sorry, because he puts comedy into his shit. It's like
Final Destination.
Yes, he did.
Wong. Yeah, so Wong.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'd agree with that. Wong being like a Wes Craven-esque of like this generation. I mean,
definitely.
Look at all the franchises he started.
Personally, he did help with Saw, but he wasn't the main producer of that. The main producer of that passed away, I think, after the second one. I think.
Well, Saw was created by James Wan and Lee Winnell.
I think that was the one that. Lee
Winnell's still alive.
One of them passed.
He started making movies. He actually made Upgrade, which was a really good movie.
No, I love Upgrade.
Right,
dude? Yeah, Upgrade is great.
Yeah, that was directed by Lee Winnell, who was half of him and James.
That's part of Jordan Peele's kind of company that he has.
Oh yeah, speaking of Jordan Peele, I just read something.
We don't have to talk about it.
Oh yeah, I just read something earlier about a studio executive speaking out on Jordan Peele and saying that he's written a lot of IOUs in the company because he was supposed to have a film release like this year, and now there's no release date. He doesn't even have a script really.
And make no mistake, he's good. He's good. I like Us great. A bit more. I like Us. That's my favorite.
I like Us better than Get Out. But
me too.
The whole twist with the whole explanation for the tethers is retarded. I went into that in my video.
That harkens back to stuff from the 80s. And I'm with the commercial and stuff like that too. It's like it's a cult or something. Yeah.
There's great symbolism in all of his films.
No, that's good. She goes back to that red door, like in the middle of nowhere. That's pretty good in that hallway.
The wallpaper I love too. I always look at wallpaper in in Argento films, in all Italian horror, basically.
Oh,
but
got her.
especially Argento. That's a great kill too.
Right in the you know what, and then he just goes up like a saw.
Yeah, it's covered right. Stabs
in the neck too. Yeah, hateful bastard.
Oh yeah. He's been in other things too. We mentioned Manhattan.
Yes, he
Baby.
has.
We mentioned Manhattan.
Just the look on his face, you recognize him.
Yeah. He has like that familiar face too. But yeah, what was I saying? Peel, yeah. So apparently he was supposed to have a movie released this year. I guess maybe it's studio with contracts. He was supposed to
something like that. Yeah.
And the studio executive spoke out and said, like, basically, I think he got high on his own supply too early, and he hasn't really had as big a success since Get Out.
Because I didn't know that
but I didn't.
Because I didn't know they actually kind of actually did that. I knew they kind of did it. I didn't think they were still doing it. The guy who directed Weapons put that script out, right? And so whoever the highest bidder, whoever wanted it, and that studio, I forgot the studio, decided to pick it up. Sure, we'll do it. Look at that. That might be the horror film of the year, the way people are going at it with.
I saw it. I did a review, like a 20-minute, mostly spoiler-free. Like I announce heavily when I go into spoilers. But actually I watched it twice because I was divided on the first watch. Because I think that's
good that it has that effect on you, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like with
and to keep you thinking.
It's like with Long Legs, right? The trailers killed it for that film. I mean, in a good way, right? Without the trailers for that, you would not get the reaction that you got.
Yeah. But hey, Scott, what's up, buddy? Scott just came in the chat. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. The first time when I watched Weapons, I think it's a near excellent movie, but I think it still doesn't live up. I still think it doesn't.
Well, that's a good director. Who did? It's the same director who did Barbarian. I like Barbarian.
I didn't like Barbarian.
I thought it was a fun film.
It's good. It's a well-made movie, and the first act I like a lot. Then it turns into Castle
because it's really just 2 films from him, so it's a good start, you can say.
Oh yeah, and I like him from The Whitest Kids You Know. He was part of that comedy troupe, The Whitest Kids.
Okay, you Know, nice. Trevor it's Moore. Like with Osgood Perkins. I didn't know he did. I have the studio release of Gretel and Hansel. I haven't watched that yet. He also did The Black Goat's Daughter.
That's his best movie right there. That and Long Legs, but I think Black Goat's
Daughter. That's like a possession film, isn't it?
That's his masterpiece. Yeah,
nice.
With Emma Roberts and Kiernan Shipka, who has a small role in Long.
See, that's why you guys are all good for this platform, man. You all know your shit. See, that's the thing with these directors. I'm very hesitant with a lot of the new ones because if it's going to be disappointing me, I'm like going, what's the point? Like,
yeah,
I get that. It's not entirely their fault. It's hard being a director. It's hard being a producer. It really is.
Sure.
It's hard doing a horror film. That's the hardest thing to do.
All those aspects, every aspect of making a movie and stuff they're all.
It's doing the horror and doing an actual giallo, like actual giallo. That's got to be the hardest thing in the world too, to like direct and produce. It has to be. Like if you don't know, you just don't know.
And also, like to have a great mystery, to build a mystery, and then have a good reveal.
Yeah, you can have the best actors in the world
films rely on the mystery, and then
if you don't have a script for that, you don't want the actors doing their own things. You don't want them to ad lib. That's the worst thing you can do.
Absolutely, especially with the language barrier, with a lot of those with English actors, Italian actors, other actors, stuff, and they couldn't understand. Look at the case in point. Look at Troll 2. That's all I got to say.
People right thinking the first Troll is such a great film. That was a double feature from Scream Factory at one time.
Good movie either. I don't like Troll. That's John Carl Buechler, right?
I think so.
And
there's 2 different ones. One's called it's like a found footage type film that they're like their trolls are like these giants and they're going after them and shit. And,
Yeah. Yeah, the one I'm talking about, the one, I'm pretty sure it's John Carl Buechler, and he did the effects work too.
Nice.
And it's the one with the character named Harry Potter.
Oh, look at those curls she has.
The apartment.
That's terrible.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! Look at all the newspaper clippings.
I was just going to say that. With always going through all the fucking pictures, the nudie pictures. Oh, nice.
I think that's her pimp. Oh,
I'm a wrestling fan, really.
And there it is. Oh, that's a great pipe.
Yeah, it's got no maggots in it either.
It's literally a you know what. That's the most unique pipe I've ever seen. But of course, that's what they are. They're glass, you know what.
I got to check that transfer out because I love that fucking movie. That is such a great job.
Yeah, me and Darren were talking about that. He says this is the release of the decade. That's a hot take.
Yeah.
In 10 years? This is 2025 since 2015.
If we're talking giallos or Italian horror, I would agree just for how good that movie is. I'm not even
Blood and Black Lace, when Arrow released that 4K, that almost was my release of the year because that film looks great in 4K. I'm not kidding.
Oh, I can imagine. It looks fucking phenomenal just back in like grainy
VHS,
like when it came out, you know?
Yeah.
That's such a fucking gorgeous movie. You liked it, Russ? Nice.
The Monster Project. I've heard of that one.
It's a found footage movie. It's it's
good. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's very fast paced. No problem, dude. Yeah, it's a great one. I might have the actor who plays Jamal on soon because he found my review I did recently on TikTok. He commented, he said, watch this movie because I'm in it. So I messaged him because I had the director on early on. I think that was like the second or third interview I ever did on here was the director of the Monster Project. I love that movie. But yeah, we might have Jamal on sometime soon.
I've not been to Florida. No, the only place I've been to outside of here is Vegas and Arizona, Yuma. So my grandparents just lived.
I've traveled a lot. I've been to states. I've been all over the place. I live in New York. I've been to Jersey, obviously, many times, all the way up to almost Canada, like through New York State. I've gone through Connecticut. I've gone to Texas. I've gone to California, but not really, like going down to Mexico. I've been to the Bahamas, Caribbean, Ireland twice, Italy once. I think that's it.
Just because of the Cowboys, I hate to say it, F Texas.
I only went to Texas for a job. It was like a convention for my job.
Other than Corpus Christi, good metal groups come from Corpus Christi, Texas.
I was only there for like at the hotel, like for a job thing. It literally like we flew there. Bus took us to the hotel for like the 2 days, and we went to a restaurant nearby, like a few of us. That was it. Like, it's not like I was really in Texas, like hanging out there and like spent days there. So it was only like a work thing, and I spent most of the time in the hotel. So I was like, I wasn't really in Texas, but I was physically. Strange Harvest.
Yeah, that's a new found footage film that's out. That's called Strange Harvest. I haven't checked out any new found footage films in a while, so because Cloverfield 2 is coming, I think still, and that's my all-time favorite found footage film. So we'll see what's up with that film.
Yeah, I know you're not into found footage much for us. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's why
it's acquired taste.
Yeah, but that's why
about 3/4, maybe even 80% of found footage is pretty bad.
Oh yeah,
like because it's shot on video. Technically, that's what it is.
Ratio to great movies in that genre or subgenre to bad movies is astronomical. Like it's crazy.
God, yeah.
It's like for every
I've seen some bad stuff like
films, you get one great one.
Like Skinamarink and stuff like that too. Dude, that's the most divisive found footage film ever made. I'm like going, what the hell is it? Like it makes no sense.
That movie straight up sucks. And that's not a found footage movie. That's just
even though people I love it, to tell you the truth. The Devil Inside, I'm very conflicted over. I love that film. It's just the ending that really kicks my ass with that. I'm like going, give me a break.
I haven't seen The Devil Inside in a long time, actually. But I remember
The Devil's Due, that was done by Fox. That's actually the better film. Devil's Due is very good.
You know what movie I do like? The Taking of Deborah Logan.
Oh yeah, Taking of Deborah Logan is great. Yeah.
That's a great film.
The Last Exorcism is very good.
I never got big into that one.
The ending is leaving something to be desired too, and you also have.
I remember that too. And the second movie, there was a sequel.
The houses that October built. The first one's pretty good.
That one's pretty good. I watched that recently, like a month and a half ago.
Haunted House one, extreme haunted house type stuff.
Yeah, there's two versions of that. There's a documentary from.
Yeah, I have the Blu-ray that has the documentary for that. Shows those people going around to those places. You get some seedy places, dude.
Oh, absolutely. Dude.
I'd love to do that. The one where they're like on that tram, like shooting the zombies and stuff like that. That's terrific.
But then it's confusing when you go like throw it on because you're not sure which one it is. Sometimes they don't make it clear on some streaming services if it's the documentary or if it's the actual movie.
Of how good this 4K is. I know the
documentary opens with the person like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah,
that's how I know that it's the documentary and not the movie.
Like I say, for the 4K transfer for this film, this is why Blue Underground is top tier for this stuff too. This looks like it was made today. I'm not kidding. This is very good. They did very good. Like,
yeah, Ginger's a big found footage fan too. I love found footage. It's just
like I say, Cloverfield is like, terrible. And that's different opinions on that film. That's my all-time favorite found footage film. I love Cloverfield.
I never liked it. I only saw it once though. I think I don't think I ever saw it after.
It's a monster film, and then I love was it whatever Cloverfield Lane? Totally different film. I still love it.
That's like what I've heard. John Goodman. The sequels, right? They're all like nothing to do with the original, really. They're all different.
Well, you have the Cloverfield Paradox, which is an exclusive to Netflix, which I liked. I thought that kind of related everything together.
Wasn't Mark Duplass in that one or in one of them? Yeah, he is. Okay, because I know he's also in the last.
Cloverfield was the one dude that played Deadpool's friend too. That T.J. Miller, that's gotten a lot of shit as of late. He plays the dude that gets to hold the camera and shit like that. I'm like going, oh shit.
Oh, okay, yeah. I have to watch those movies, the sequels, and just the original again. Because, like I said, it was cool. I remember seeing it, but I don't remember much.
Like Paranormal Activity. I know Grande. I know John Grande doesn't like them. I do. I love that franchise a lot. I just do.
I'm glad you enjoy it.
I like franchises that go full circle because the official last one they did went full circle. The Final Destination.
2 or 3 of those.
The Final Destination went full circle. It went back to the plane. I was impressed with that. I did not think they were going to do that. They go back to the plane where it all started. I was like, whoa, what's going on here?
Yeah, that was a great move.
Paranormal Activity has one of the greatest screams in horror history to me. One of the best. When she screams in the distance and he goes and sees what's going on, that's great.
I'm not too familiar to remember it, but I'll check it out. I mean, I won't watch the movie again, but I'll maybe check that screen.
Oh, this is so much like Deep Red. You see like the marionette in the corner?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the clown marionette in the corner.
Really channeling Argento in this movie.
Yeah. He's like, look what I can do.
Huh.
Deep Red versus New York Ripper. That's an interesting
Deep Red all day long for me.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, again, top giallo for me of all time.
And by the way, it's a Christmas film, so yeah, it doesn't work. Deep Red is a Christmas film.
Yes, technically. I mean, Martyrs too is a Christmas movie, or Inside, not Martyrs.
Inside's a Christmas film.
Yeah.
I still need to see Inside. That's on Tubi. That's on Tubi.
That's great. Yeah, that one is on Tubi. I passed it while streaming.
Only French extreme horror film I've seen is and I have it is oh God, it's the one ending you can only see once.
Yeah, High Tension. Because
High Tension. That film's a masterpiece.
No, it's not a masterpiece. I mean, I'm not saying your opinion, of course, but for me, that movie's great until the twist, and the twist is good the first time you watch it.
That's what I mean. It's like Seven. You know it's kind of happening, but it doesn't stick with you the same because you know what's going on. It doesn't make it any less brutal.
The twist is handled awful. Is the whole thing though? Is when you rewatch that movie, none of it makes sense. She's in 2 different places at once, numerous times.
The dude when it starts out, he's
fucking the head.
The head is giving him head, literally.
Who's doing that when she's driving in the car with her friend to the house? Like, that's what I mean.
That's all in her mind.
No, it's not. You can argue that. You can say that and argue that's the only way to justify that twist is that she's a reliable narrator.
Because she's obviously insane.
There's nothing that indicates in that movie though that we're hearing that story from her.
They could have done a sequel to that, and they chose not to do it. I was impressed. They could have done a sequel where she escapes. That would be very interesting.
They could have done something. I feel like it stands alone. It stands on its own as just a single film. And I do love that movie up and for the most part.
It's like Wolf Creek. Seeing that for the first time a few months ago with Mr.
And the second
Jarrett, man.
Wolf Creek.
Yeah, people disappear all the time. Yes, they do. They disappear all the time.
Oh yeah, just like Horror in the High Desert. Those films. Speaking of found footage, the Horror in the High Desert films. Have you ever seen those?
I've seen that. I think
it's about the guy who goes. It's like a mockumentary format, and the guy.
Oh yes, it is Horror in the High Desert. You introduced me to those. That's on Tubi.
Yeah.
It's the first one. The first one's really good. The second one's okay.
The second one was okay. The third one I actually thought was a little better than the second one. And then
because it's literally like a mockumentary. You think it's real.
Yeah, like, it's very convincing. I had the girl who plays the investigative journalist, Susie Block. I had her on last year.
Nice.
When 3 came out, she's a sweetheart, and she's a great actress.
There is one found footage nobody talks about, and I really like a lot. It's because of who the producer and studio was, but that's Apollo 18. Apollo 18 is very good.
Yeah, but that's right. Yeah, that's a.
It's very Blair Witch Project like because they had a site called Lunar Truth. I went on there. I'm like, I want to know. I really liked Apollo 18.
I didn't know about that.
Moon rocks. They say moon rocks have disappeared because they're given to world leaders. They have been either stolen or they disappeared. Yeah.
I remember it had a cool ending, but I remember it was very fucking slow for me. Joe, have a good night, buddy.
Yeah, you too, Joseph. You have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Very cool, dude. Yeah, keep your channel going, dude. If you want to do a channel, just do it. It took me a long time just to do this, but just do what you want to do.
Exactly. That's the key right there. Just be yourself and fuck whatever anybody thinks, and just do whatever you
definitely
enjoy.
Fuck whatever anybody thinks.
Yeah, 100%.
I've heard of them. 2007. That's very hard to find them. It's a different film than what you think it is. I think Brad 4K10 Revival mentioned that film.
Henderson Lane. Yeah, Violet McGraw. Yeah, I doubt that'll happen, Joe. I mean, maybe if what is she, the one in Black Phone, or is she the one in is it the sister?
Yeah, high tension lesbian love story slasher film. Yes, Sonny.
Well, that's why the alternate title, Switchblade Romance, I think is very fitting for that film. High Tension, the title. I mean, that movie was accused of being ripped off of a Dean Koontz novel, Intensity.
Yeah, and Intensity.
Even
I have that book. I have that paperback of that. I still need to read that. Yeah.
Even the names are fucking similar. Intensity, High Tension. Like, I mean, it's the same thing. That's
about a serial killer that finds its way to this babysitter's house, dude. So that's his take on a slasher novel.
It's basically the same. It's basically the same as High Tension without
a lot of people say it's Koontz's best book too, next to Dragon Tears, which I do have.
Yeah, I have a few Koontz novels. I think I only read one Koontz novel in my life.
He has one about like demon alien rats. He's been all over the place. He always
I know he goes into all different genres and stuff and all different weird stories. Nothing come close to Cannibal.
It's like Richard Lehman. Richard Lehman was a very good sleazy author back in the day. Like he did some extreme shit in his books.
Darren made
Peter Benchley, the Island. And stuff like that. Nobody talks about that book.
I know The Island. I know that name. I never read it, but I know the name. Nothing comes.
Oh, Megan. Oh,
okay. She's from Megan.
I know he's talking about
Megan 2.0 flopped. I feel bad that it did because I've had Amy on who played Megan many times.
Because it's a different film than the first.
Yeah,
and I get it.
It's not a horror film at all. But I figured they'd go in that direction. But I think
knew they kind of were
jarring for everybody. And I didn't love it. I would never really watch it again.
I love the first Megan. I thought that was the best PG-13 horror film I've seen in years. Really, if you don't watch the uncut one, it's very good for a PG-13.
It is absolutely. I'm trying to think.
The whole scene. I think what is it with the dog and the woman with the woman neighbor, the bitch. Oh, she takes her out like hardcore.
And shit or whatever that is. It's like insecticide, something like that, some type of chemical. But Darren said a great point. Nothing comes close to Cannibal Holocaust, which is half found footage. Blair Witch I hated at first, but now
because a lot of people saw Cannibal Holocaust and they're like, "This is a knockoff of that film." If you don't know, then you know. It was for a different demographic of people. That's where you can be like the get off my lawn person, where it's that's not good. This is good.
Yeah, exactly. Basically. But like, I don't know if people know this, but I really love the score to Cannibal Holocaust.
It's a great score.
I've done like 9 covers of that shit over the years, but it's
not my favorite Diodato film though. That goes to House at the Edge of the Park. Yeah,
that's a great movie too.
House at the Edge of the Park is his better film in my opinion. I love House at the Edge of the Park. That's David Hess's better film.
It's a great movie.
Than Last House. That's his better role in my opinion.
Cannibal Holocaust though is in my top 25 horror films of all time, which and Blair Witch Project I still don't like to this day. You guys all know, Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2 is where it's at for me.
You like? Have you seen Blair Witch?
Yeah,
the Blair Witch. I thought that was good. That was the director's.
I enjoy it.
That's the Evil Dead 2 of that franchise. That's what you give the director money, you get something like that, and it kind of works better. I don't know. It's like You're
talking about Blair Witch 2016, right?
Yeah.
Adam Wingard did. Yeah,
it's literally the sequel to the first film because he's looking for his sister. I was like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah, there's some good stuff.
Oh, there you go with the phone. He's all talking on the phone.
This is the great scene right here. This is like the centerpiece. This is the centerpiece scene of this movie.
His girlfriend.
The duck quacking on the fucking.
My goodness, dude. Boy, she got some guns on her, dude.
Yes, she does. There are guns for sure.
It's like Anita Strindberg. She's very Nordic. That's what a lot of people call her, a Nordic goddess. I agree.
Yes, I've heard that.
She is Nordic. Yeah. She's from that area. Yeah, with the razor. Yep, there he goes.
Russell has the inside box set from Second Sight. Nice. Yeah, this whole razor scene is just.
Oh, that's very cool. Good job there, Russ. That's great.
Yeah. The inside. Because
I know he had trouble at one time. He lost his releases. I have the double set from Imprint that comes with Blair Witch and Blair Witch 2 Book of Shadows. That's the only release you can get here.
Oh, really?
Because they never re-released that. That's an Artisan release.
Artisan. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember the original DVD. I still have that on DVD.
It's like seeing it for the first time in for at least 30 years. It's a Gen X film. Totally. You hear Marilyn Manson play, dude. Disposable Teens.
It was supposed to be a totally different song. It's supposed to be Frank Sinatra's Witchcraft. The whole movie was fucked with the studio. Was fucked with by the studio, like real bad.
Is that around the same time The Craft came out?
Yeah, when was The Craft? Early 2000s?
Because it has the same type of score, and it reminds me of The Craft a bit.
Yeah, I think Craft was like the late 90s, 99. There's the nipples.
Yeah, it goes right down that.
Right in the middle of the nipple. It slices it in half. And it's all being broadcast for the detective to hear, which is crazy. And now the eyeball.
He should be like hella pissed, right? But he's not because it's not playing for him, so he doesn't have that idea.
Right through the eye, straight through the eye.
That's one film I just got off of Amazon. Tightrope with Clint Eastwood. He co-produced that film. That's supposed to be very giallo-esque. Darren Howley recommends that film.
Yeah. No, yeah, she's great. And sweet. Her mom's the sweetest person on earth.
I think I have The Taking.
Amy Donald's
mom. Yeah, because that's what it goes. It's like the this, the that, the this, the that.
Dean Koontz novels. Yeah, do you have a bunch? Yeah, I got 3 or 4. I'm looking
at a shitload. I get like
now.
these book haul type things off of eBay where it says like a bunch of these Dean Koontz books. It's like, why not? It's like, if it's like $20, I'll just buy it.
I think that's where I got the 3 I have too. Like, it was just like a random impulse buy. Like, I was probably somewhere and I saw, all right, let me grab a Dean's.
Darren mentions Diodato there at the bottom, but he does mention there was one that me and him covered. It was called remind me what the film is called, Darren. It's kind of like a slasher and stuff like that. Dude goes insane.
I recently saw Phantom of Death, maybe in the last year. It's really good. I haven't seen those 2 other ones, Darren.
Off Balance. That's the film I'm thinking of. Diodato did Off Balance. That's a good film. Edwidge Finish. Yeah.
But Body Count and The House at the Edge of the Park.
Dude, he messed her up. That's a good scene right there.
And,
Damien Leone. Damien Leone maybe got his idea for art with that scene in Terrifier.
Yeah, possibly. I can see the influence. I'm sure he's a Fulci fan.
Oh, there's another scoop for you.
He's a practical.
Lucio Fulci, the godfather of gore, presents Terrifier with I don't know who you play Art the Clown back in the day. I don't know who you have play him.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh,
that's an interesting.
Luigi Pastilli plays Art the Clown.
How about Tiny Tim? Like fucking Blood Harvest. I mentioned that. I think
Tim Curry playing Art the Clown.
Tim Curry playing Art. Can you imagine that? Yeah, maybe in like 50 years ago.
Vincent Price playing Art off the
30s.
Clown. Oh, okay, yeah. Off Balance is Phantom of Death. Thank you.
Okay, is it? That's why I've heard of it, because the freaking
Diabolic did a good release of that. Talking
that.
to Diodato with that was like his last interview, one of his last interviews he ever did, talking about that film. He talked about his other stuff too, because he kind of disavowed kind of films like that because there's stuff he wanted to do. Like he wasn't high on Edwidge Finish. He wasn't high on her. Like he wanted somebody else, I think.
Interesting. Yeah, he's a very interesting guy. Like from the interviews that I've watched of him.
Did he do Last Cannibal World there, Sonny? Russ? I forgot.
I know he did Cannibal.
Lindsay did a bunch of cannibal films.
Oh,
he did
Cannibal
the first.
Cannibal Ferox he did.
Cannibal Ferox is great.
Martino beat out both of them with or maybe not Diodato, because didn't he do Jungle Holocaust? In like the late
there's one with I forget his name. He has like a German name or something.
Well, I know this
Cannibal Darren covered it.
Cannibal Apocalypse is Antonio Margheriti, but that's not like a cannibal film.
Yeah, John Saxon is in that.
John Saxon is in that. Yeah.
I have the Blu-ray from Keynote. They just released a 4K of that.
Yeah, I got to rewatch that and get into more Antonio Margheriti movies, because I know I've seen Cannibal.
Lindsay did do a good slasher called it should have been called Spring Break, but it's called Nightmare Beach. It should have been called Spring Break.
Oh well,
it should have been called Spring Break.
He wasn't really that involved with that movie.
Of course he wasn't.
Yeah,
it's a great film though.
Oh, it's a great movie, dude. I love that slasher. Actually, that's one we should do.
Picture in the Dark is a very good film from him.
We should do that before Slasher September ends. We should do a watch of Nightmare Beach. Or Welcome to Spring Break.
Yeah, Welcome to Spring Break. Yeah, a lot of crazy shit happens in that film.
Yeah, I mean, just the premise of a killer.
And I like the killer too. I like who the killer is.
Yeah, I like how that all plays out, the reveal. Just the whole idea of electrocuting people to death with your motorcycle. That's his slasher weapon.
And that's the one thing I remember looking at reviews for this film too. New York Ripper, like the detective and stuff like that. It seems like he gives two shit that his side piece was like taken out. He like gives two shits about that.
Yeah. Any names? What I do at this point, Paula, I just have like 2 lists on my phone and on my computer. So anytime I'm doing a stream and somebody mentions a movie in the chat, or like anybody I have on the panel. Anytime I hear a movie I haven't seen in forever, I type it out quick on the list.
I'll always ask Darren too, or just anybody in chat, or just do a post. What would you like me to do a review on, or want me to watch? And if I have it and I haven't opened it and I haven't watched it, I'll watch it. And I'm like, cool.
Jungle Holocaust is less. Just like I always confuse Martino's slave to the cannibal god.
Cannibal god.
Other name, Mountain of the Cannibal God. Same.
There's also one Martino did. It's like Fishmen or whatever it is that are attacking these people. Barbara Bach is in it.
I know what you mean. I can't think of the name. I've seen that. I think Martino, like I just rewatched Mountain of the.
That's another one. If you had time to do for Slasher September, The Unseen with Barbara Bach, man. The Unseen is terrific.
I haven't seen in a long time. Actually, that's a good idea. Maybe we should do that.
That's a creature in the basement film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, she's very pretty.
I would never remember that movie until he brought it up. That guy, he looks like Topher Grace right there.
He does.
Right? Doesn't he?
He does look like Topher Grace. Good actor too. Good actor. He could play a good dick. He could play a good asshole.
Yeah. Topher Grace is a great actor.
In Predators, I like Predators. I thought that was good. He plays a serial killer in that. You don't know. Spoiler. Like, why am I here? Yeah, you're a serial killer. you hunt people for sport.
I think I'm gonna watch The Long Walk after this, because I really want to see how good of a job they did.
Fave Cat Killer film? Oh, that has to be the Black Cat for right now, Russ. I have not seen it in years, and that's Strays. And I'm talking about the Strays with Vin Diesel in it, and I have that Blu-ray. That was a USA Network film. Make no mistake. I haven't seen Strays in like 25 years. Darren, you know mine. My favorite Sergio Martino giallo. I mean, it has to be. I don't believe I'm saying it, but it has to be The Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward. It has to be like Your Vice. I know Dirk loves that film. I think that's his favorite.
Your Vice is probably my favorite.
But The Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward, it's just so good, and that's his first. And I'm like, dude, it's just so good. All the Colors of the Dark is a good one.
Your favorite cat killer film, though? It's not a full movie, but I really love from Tales from the Dark Side, the second segment.
Oh,
the cat, there is amazing effects work in that.
You can almost
going down his throat and then coming back out of his throat.
You can almost count like Pet Sematary with Church. I like that cat better in the '89 film than I do, and I do like the remake. But the one in the '89 film, that's a cool species of cat anyway. He looks
the remake
badass.
Was all right just for John Lithgow alone, who I adore that man.
Yeah. When Creed holds up the cat, like literally, that's an actual cat when he holds him up by the back of his neck and puts, that's a fake syringe and stuff like that too. Then he puts him down. He's like going, okay, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Come on. That's a good kitty and all this shit. I'm like, damn, dude.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Island of the Fishmen, that's the name.
That's on Tubi.
Yeah, no,
Slave to the Great Alligator too, didn't he?
Slave to the, I'm not sure. Darren would know. Slave to the Cannibal God is very good, and but I don't like it as much as obviously Cannibal Holocaust or as much as Cannibal Ferox.
Cannibal Ferox is almost the better.
Like the big three of the Cannibal.
I hate to say it, but Cannibal Ferox is the more cinematic of a film. I remember when I was on another stream with another lady who will not be mentioned here. I said this almost looks a little bit better directed than Cannibal Holocaust. That's just me.
Really?
I mean,
that's a hot take from you.
Because that has the one dude that was in House at the Edge of the Park with David Hess too. He's been in some. He was also in Tenebrae, I think. Oh no.
I know who you mean. Yeah. I don't know about Tenebrae, but I know the guy you mean. I'm not sure what else.
Oh, Uninvited. Oh, that's not a cat horror film. That's a rat one, isn't it?
Oh, and his favorite Sergio Martino Jolly. Yeah, I mean Your Vice and Torso are up there, but
like I said, I love Torso. That was my
Case of the Scorpion's Tail. I watched.
Oh, was Anita Strindberg? Yeah, Luigi Pistilli's in that.
That was very fucking good. I really liked Case of the Scorpion's Tail. And then when I rewatched,
it's always good seeing the most you can. Yeah, it's always good when you can see the most of Anita Strindberg full frontal there because she can give two shits. She really can give two shits. She's like, oh hell yeah,
that's great. I love it. Yeah, Torso and Your Vice. Those are pretty much my top two.
Really Private Crimes. Yeah, he did a with Edwidge.
I didn't know that he did
that. Edwidge became a producer and stuff like that. Good for her. Like she.
Man from Deep River. I've heard of that one from Browser.
Yeah, the Man from Deep River. That has Ivan Razumov. Ivan Razumov in it.
Orgasmo's a good one from Lenzi.
I have that as part of a set. I love Orgasmo.
I haven't seen that in a while, Baker? But I really liked that.
With Baker? That's her last name.
The
Lenzi Baker collection. He did like 4 films with her.
Yeah, that's it.
Carol Baker.
Carol Baker, yep.
Knife of Ice is a very good one with her.
Knife of Ice is good. And I've been wanting to rewatch that because I've been passing that a lot.
And she just stabs him right there.
Yeah, that's a good
this is where the twist comes in.
Yeah, and this is a great effect too, that stabbing.
And look where he's wearing the turtleneck. Look familiar?
Yeah. Yep. And then we see the duck statue that we've seen.
That's where he likes to F with you. That's where he likes to fuck with you. I love these accounting directors when they like to fuck with you in the head, like going, see what I did there? And you get pissed off at them, like going, you guys are assholes for doing that.
Well, Jesus Franco.
Bloody Moon.
Bloody Moon is the only one that I think
that's his best film, next to probably Dracula with Christopher Lee, which I have not seen.
Oh, maybe I've seen that one. I think I've seen one or two other films from him, but I can't remember, and I don't.
Oh, Bloody Moon is fucking terrific.
Bloody Moon, yeah, is the film I think of Jesus Franco. That's an excellent slasher film. The kills in that are fucking great. The power saw, the industrial power saw kill when it decapitates that woman. That's a great.
Kill the snake on the thing, dude. He is such a bullshitter. He is such a bullshitter on those extras on that disc that I have. He says, we're supposed to get this group to do this. Oh, what a shot. Shoots him right in the face, in the cheek. He did.
I haven't seen that one. I got to check.
This is before you know what's up with this dude, too, by the way, and puts the duck right next to her.
Yeah. All the duck stuff in this movie is just straight Fulci's weird humor, and it works for me. 100%.
Don't torture a duckling. That's a Donald Duck thing.
Yeah. I mean, I could see people watching this movie and thinking, just from the get-go of hearing the voice of the killer, this is so fucking stupid. And not even
Faceless, I still need to see. I've heard of Faceless.
Faceless, I've seen that.
That's the one with the
almost human.
Doing the hospital in the ambulance, isn't it? Or I think it's something else.
I think so. It's been
James Earl Jones is in that one, right?
But I know I've seen Faceless. Almost Human, I've never seen though. From Lenzi, that's going on.
Almost Human. I haven't seen that either. I have that as part of his Policio Tesci. He was made to do those with Thomas Million. He was made to do those. I've seen the tough ones that that he did. That's on Tubi.
Yeah,
it's called the tough ones with
my list
Mel. I think his last name is Thomas Million. That's a great film.
Not Million, yeah, it is Million. I'm not sure.
He plays like a hunchback dude and shit like that. Yeah,
but yeah, he's good. He's in a lot of stuff, a lot of Italian stuff back then.
Yeah, phone rings and nobody's there.
Because I've been wanting to get more into Lenzi for a while. I've seen maybe like 6 or 7 Lenzi films, and that's it. And he's done so many movies, so there's a lot of them that I want to get into.
And there it is. And there it is. You see her talking on the phone, and there it is. It's one of the most shocking things I've ever seen in a film. You don't see it coming. You're like, Mommy?
Oh, yeah,
Mommy?
That's very surprising.
What the fuck? Like...
Yeah, no, it's great. That's what I mean when we were talking earlier with like giallos and the mystery, and you have to have the mystery work and keep up through the movie, and then the reveal and twists and stuff has to really hit.
Like you said, this is the most one of the most really Argento of his films at the time, because it's almost like Four Flies on Gray Velvet, very much like Four Flies on Gray Velvet, with the ending with that with Mimsy Farmer. Like you see it, then you don't know, and you're like, oh God.
Although that's probably my least favorite Argento film from his classic.
It is for me. I don't like the Godfrey character at all. I think
I don't like him either. I don't like him either. And the premise too. It's good, but it's just not up to par with Bird and with Cat of Nine Tails or Deep Red for his giallos, and it's just nowhere near like stylish as those films, and especially Suspiria, Inferno. It's nowhere near Tenebrae, Phenomena, Opera.
It's more gritty. It's more Lucio Fulci than it is.
Yeah, it has a different feel. Four Flies on Gray Velvet. Yeah. That's actually, I still think that I couldn't find that one online when I did Argento August. That like I started the channel 3 years ago.
Argento August, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I started the channel 3 years ago in June. It was like June, the very beginning of June when I uploaded my first video.
Yeah, happy anniversary. That's great.
Yeah, thank you, man. And then the next month was August, so I thought of a theme, and Argento was like, it's one of my favorite directors. I thought, all right, let's do Argento. And I did Bird through Opera, but I couldn't find Four Flies. And then I finally did, and for some reason, I never went back and did a video on that.
Yeah, Dirk sent me the 4K that Severin released of Four Flies from one of the cons that he was at. I paid him for that, and that's a great release from them. And I'm like, yeah.
And yeah, I'm not. I added that to like my priority list. I got like 4 different lists.
It's been entirely coincidental. I love it when they do that. If anything looks familiar here, it's only by coincidence.
Yeah.
There you go. Damn.
I love horror, but I will admit that I haven't seen most of them yet. Yeah, that's
fine. Hey, that's all good, Paula.
Yeah, I mean, everyone gets into the genre and stuff like that at different times. Like, I mean, even just me and Chris here, like Chris just started getting into the horror and stuff like what 5 years ago, something like that.
I've
I've been
always
watching
been into
horror
horror,
since
but
I
it's
was
these different horror films, like these films that, like with slashers, there's shitload of slashers I still haven't seen. And you know, when you're a kid and then you grow up, you get desensitized by like a lot of stuff, and you're thinking this is the only stuff that's out here. And you have, like, say, stuff like this that gets released, and you're like, when this appeared on Amazon, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting it and stuff like that too, because it's New York Ripper. Just because it says it's the most controversial horror film ever made, of course you're going to get it. They do that for a reason.
I know. Of course,
You know, you just pick it up.
Marketing 101 right there. And I mean,
there's good embossing on this too. If you don't see the reflection of her outlier.
Yeah, and I love that cover too. I used a different one for the thumbnail because I think her tits are out right on that cover.
Yeah,
and I wasn't sure if that was going to be a problem, you know, on the thumbnail.
Yeah, the original.
So I found a different alternate poster for the thumb for this, so I didn't want to use that one. But I love this movie. I mean, I don't know what it was my mood when I did a deep dive on this a few years ago. It was definitely my mood because like I came away at the end of that video like. This kind of went down for me like a decent amount, and it was weird because I've always loved this film, but it's definitely my mood because it's back to this fucking rules. This is such a great Fulci film. This is such a Fulci film. It's such a sleazy Fulci film. It's such
straight up Fulci,
grimy New York film. It has it all, and the kills are fantastic. Like when you were saying, like it has some similarities to Duckling, but like. For me, as I said, that movie doesn't really work for me. And a lot of it maybe has to do also with the fact that there's not a lot of kills in that film. And it's, you know what I mean? Like it's reserved. It's pretty restrained for Fulci. I mean, even Lizard, I feel, I mean, that one's more restrained too. There's not a lot of kills in that. But that film's excellent for me. I just can't click with Duckling for some reason. I don't know why, guys. I've tried it like 5-6 times and I just can't. But Who Can Kill a Child? I think I've seen that. I've heard that name. I think I have seen that. Yeah, I will let you know, Darren, when I watch that, what I think of it. I'll probably just do a review on it. Russell loves Almost Even, so you got another fan right there. Yeah, there's so much, Paul. I mean, like on the channel here, I've covered at least like 1,200 movies because I got like 1,900 uploads. I think like a few hundred are music covers or horror movie theme covers and stuff. Then maybe another few hundred are watch parties. So at least 1,000 films I've talked about, at least, if not a lot more. And there's still so many. There's still so many movies that I haven't talked about, favorites even, stuff that I just haven't gotten around to, franchises that I still need to finish. And rewatch movies it just never ends. And there's
like I said, I need to get back into them.
Only so much time in my free time.
Yeah, there's still like Nightmare on Elm Street stuff because I've seen mostly all the films. I haven't seen all of Dream Master and I haven't seen all of Freddy's Dead yet. So it's one of those things. And then
all the classic slasher franchises. I mean, I grew up on. I love most of them. I at least have nostalgia for all of those. Like
that's what we go back to when it just hits good.
Exactly.
It hits good.
Friday, Halloween. Even if like as I got older and I started looking at film more as an art form and really got into it and started critiquing it more, that's when some of them, you know, like the Halloween franchise is a fucking mess overall.
Dude, that film is so convoluted. Yeah, the series is so convoluted.
It's not a favorite. It's my third favorite movie of all time, Halloween, and that's what got me into horror. I wouldn't be sitting here right now talking with you if it wasn't for that film at 6 years old. And I still think the franchise is a fucking mess. 3 is great. I think that's the best sequel and doesn't even have Michael in it. And then 4 after that, then 6, then 2, and then the rest are just and then H2.
Yeah, 2 is literally my second of all time slasher. I have something about sequels for films when they just hit better. They hit better. It's like with Evil Dead 2, it just hits better to me.
Evil Dead 2 is a top film for me too, and that's my favorite Evil Dead film. I do love the original. It depends on my mood. Like if you want the more serious Evil Dead, I mean, pick the remake if you want the real dark shit, like the darkest Evil Dead, which is one of the greatest remakes I think post 2000.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Along with Texas Chainsaw 3 and the Maniac remake by Frank Calhoun with Elijah Wood.
Oh, yeah, I still need to watch that one. Even films like the remakes, like even Last House on the Left, I liked a lot. I like the remake quite a bit. Other than the
I do too, actually. I think it's pretty much on par with the Wes Craven's original, as good. And I think the
same thing with the Hills Have Eyes, where it's just an extreme version of the the other film, which is probably Wes's most serious film, because he didn't do serious horror. Rarely does he do serious horror. He just didn't do it.
That
because I didn't think he wanted that. He didn't want that on his conscience. I honestly believe that he didn't want that on his conscience. He's like, he doesn't want to be depressing.
After Last House, look how brutal that film was.
But they added comedy in that too.
It's only a movie.
It's the stupid ass police officers with the one black lady. Dude, that was unneeded in that film. I'm like, give me a break.
It is an insane movie. So I mean, I could see that maybe being on Craven's conscience, like after making a film like that, then making Hills Have Eyes with the brutal rape sequence and that. And stuff
that might be his most serious. And then A Nightmare on Elm Street, which is extremely horror. Yeah. Even based off what the story is, the actual true story is about that. It's like, holy shit.
People dying in real life that you read in like the newspaper or something like that. When
even Sean Cunningham, you have shit like The New Kids, which is extremely serious. Sean Cunningham never really did anything like comedic horror wise. He just didn't want to do it.
Yeah. Question, and then we'll wrap this up. What would have happened if they didn't nuke the town and Return of the Living Dead?
Well, we got the other films after that anyway.
Because I've never been a fan of that movie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know, right? That's like one of my most like hot takes for myself.
It's a spoof. It's a spoof film on zombie.
I know.
It's a spoof film. Yeah.
Absolutely. And it's I don't dislike it. I want to have.
I think it's great for Halloween, technically. Yeah.
And Tar Zombie is iconic. I mean, it's one of those.
Linnea Quigley dancing.
Yeah, Linnea Quigley. I mean, it's always great. It's just one of those movies that I know is a classic. I recognize it as a classic. I haven't seen it in forever, and I should watch it again. And I've been meaning to watch the first three and see if it changes my opinion on it. It just never grabbed me, and I
totally understand.
Nostalgia connected to it at all, really, because I didn't really, watch it often growing up. It just never really worked for me. But same with like movies like Rosemary's Baby. I famously don't like that movie. I talk about that whenever it comes up. I've never liked.
A lot of people don't like that film, to tell you the truth. Like, there's a lot of
talking last night, actually, Roman Plants.
Yeah, there's a lot of issues with that film. Oh, look at his eyes and stuff like that. I think it's great. I think it's his masterpiece, to tell you the truth.
I think Repulsion is his masterpiece.
Repulsion is very good. That is a Apartment trilogy, technically.
Yeah. Repulsion is his fucking masterpiece.
I love Repulsion. I have that Blu-ray from Criterion. I'm shocked you haven't done a 4K for that.
Yeah, I got to do Repulsion, a video on that sometime soon. That's a great movie. But for some reason, Rosemary's Baby never worked for me. I actually got a little
Repulsion's the better Descent into Madness type of thing.
Oh, absolutely. And
they did a sequel. They did a sequel or a prequel to Rosemary's Baby, which I heard was quite good. I've seen the DVD of that.
A sequel when the kid, I think like the baby is like grown up and like he's still like the Antichrist or like some shit like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Like, there is a sequel. And then they did the prequel that recently last year, I think, Apartment 7A with Julie.
Yeah, Apartment 7A. Yeah. The guys that
like that movie more than Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah, they really like that film. Yeah.
I liked it better than Rosemary's Baby.
Nice. I'll have to check that out.
And then I rewatched Rosemary's Baby after watching the prequel because I said perfect time to throw it on and try it for the 6th, 7th time in my life, Rosemary's Baby. And I still thought it was boring as shit for the most part, but which has always been my problem with it.
I understand that. No, I totally get that. I totally get that.
And I love slow movies. I mean, most of the movies and favorite films of mine are slow burn movies, slow paced, like deliberately slow paced and the tension building. But that one's just too slow for me. But I did appreciate it more than I ever have after watching 7A, Apartment 7A.
The director Cassavetes plays her husband in that film.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I didn't know. When I looked at that, I'm like going, oh, damn. When he apologizes to her, I'm like going, you are such a fucking dick. You are a piece of shit, man. That just...
And Ruth Gordon does a great job in Rosemary's Baby.
So does she. She purposely lost weight. She's skinnier than I am in that film because the doctor is a piece of garbage.
Yeah. She plays a great role. That's what Gladys reminds me of from Weapons. The orange haired.
Okay.
She reminds me of Minnie.
I remember when
Rosemary's Baby.
4K10 Revival did that with Pop's Movie Dungeon, reviewing that film, and they had the granny, and I said that in the chat. What's the creepy grandma? I'm like, what's up with the creepy grandma?
She reminded me instantly of I think it's Minnie, right? If anyone knows that character from Rosemary's Baby, the neighbor,
the old couple.
She has the real thick red lipstick, just like Gladys.
Oh, dude,
She doesn't have red hair, that crazy wig and stuff, but she like crazy hair still. It's like all done up with the ribbon in it or whatever. So like and very eccentric. Fucking old lady character.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
Yeah,
Hail Satan! Hail Satan! He is here.
I mean, the ending to that movie's great. That I'll give it.
Oh, that's terrific.
Rosemary's Baby. The last 15.
Mia Farrow, the terror in her eyes. Technically, The Haunting of Julia is the better film.
I was just gonna say that. You're great. The Haunting of Julia, I was just gonna say is the better. In every single way.
That film's kind of a masterpiece,
really. Farrow movie. It is a masterpiece. It's in my top 20 films. It entered my top films of all time just from my first watch of it when it ended, when I first watched it a few years back. Instantly just ended, and I said, this film is a fucking masterpiece. Anyone who hasn't seen The Haunting of Julia with Mia Farrow from
based off the novel, which is a little bit different, specifically Julia, with the husband in that film.
Julia's Eyes.
It's called Julia. Yeah, by Julia. Oh God. Okay. Guy who did a Ghost Story. Yeah, the guy who wrote Ghost Story.
I had the composer on who did the score for that movie, for Haunting of Julia.
It's almost like a paranormal slasher film because people start getting taken out.
It's one of the greatest scores to a movie too.
It is very good.
The Haunting of Julia is unbelievable. The score is absolutely phenomenal. And if you have anybody who sees this in the future or watching that, if you haven't seen The Haunting of Julia, it's also called Full Circle.
Yes,
was the UK release.
Screen Factory released the 4K, and Second Sight did a 4K.
Yeah, because it fell into, because I never saw it until a few years back when Lauren, I don't know if you know Lauren Dixon.
Oh yeah, I love Lauren.
Yeah.
It's one of the most disturbing scenes and opening scenes in film history. And it sucks you into that.
I heard of it over the years, and then he told me about it, how much of it's like in his top films of all time and how fucking amazing it is. And
it's I knew about Amityville 2, The Possession. Everyone talks about Amityville 2, The Possession. I just watched that, and that film's like top tier horror of all time.
Dude, right? That movie is so good, and it's written by Dardano Sacchetti, who is an icon in Italian horror, who wrote the screenplays or co-wrote Demons 2, a few an Argento film or two, Michele Soavi's The Church.
The Church is terrific.
Many Fulci movies, The Beyond, City of the Living Dead. It goes on and on. Like Dardano Sacchetti worked with Martino, wrote screenplays for him. Alberto Lenzi. I mean, it goes on and on what that guy did. But he also wrote the screenplay for Amityville 2, The Possession, which was the Italian director's name. I mean, Damiani.
Damiani.
Yeah, something like that. And it feels like an Italian fucking movie because of Sacchetti's writing and it being all Italian people involved. Because it's so weird. It's such a weird movie compared to.
It's very disturbing.
Which is funny you mentioned it because I had the original Amityville Horror on earlier today. In the background while I was doing some stuff, and I had it on. And I said, I haven't watched this in forever, and actually, that's one of the few cases where
was it James Brolin or Jim Brolin? I know it's the dad.
James Brolin, yeah.
James Brolin, yeah.
Which it was one of the rare cases that I've done a video for a sequel, which I've done a podcast episode on.
I think that's where they got The Conjuring 2 from, where she goes into the Amityville house and says, "This is the most evil I've ever felt," with that one character who has telekinesis. I think. So
yep,
she goes into says, "Don't go in the red room. Don't go there. Don't like, because there was talk, there was a room that was painted red, whatever it is. We know if it's like this.
Yeah, when
like
they break
false.
through the brick. But that's one of the few movies that I still haven't done a video on the original Amityville Horror. But I did a podcast episode.
I know it's Tony's. I think it's Tony's Basement Blues, one of his all-time favorite films. He loves the Amityville Horror. Of course, with TCM, I think that's his favorite.
I've never been huge with the original. I've always loved 2, The Possession.
Oh yeah,
and I've never seen past Amityville 3D, and have no real desire to.
I have the Curse films that Versus released. They have the Curse films. I think it was 4, had Patty Duke in it, and I think that was the last one that was released theatrically.
Oh wait, what was that? What have you done to his eyes? He has his
he has his father's eyes. Yeah, like he has his father's eyes. Beast Within is very good. That's a good film.
That's a favorite creature feature of mine from the 80s, and I've had Paul Clemens, the actor, on many.
That's one good thing that Kino's doing. They're taking the Scream Factory route and doing numbered editions of their Kino cult line. I always like
doing that.
Yeah, they're doing that. Yep, and they did that with the Beast Within. I like the Beast Within. You could pair that with the Incubus.
Yeah, that would be a good double feature. Actually, I haven't seen the Incubus forever. That's a good.
Oh, the Incubus is a masterpiece.
Good call right there with that movie. Yeah, I forgot about that movie. Good call with that. The transformation is one of my favorite transformations of the 80s.
It's very good. It's different.
And Sacchetti's, his filmography.
Yes, Sacchetti,
If you check out, after when we end this, Chris, like just Google it and Wikipedia, like look at his filmography. It's fucking on. Yeah, I'll just do it right now, quick. It's unreal. Because I did a TikTok review on City of the Living Dead or some other.
It's that one film, Monday Morning. The director is the same director who did the Double Dragon film. He's also producer in a shitload of film, one of them being Natural Born Killers. And they talk to him, and he talks about all the films he was part of, and one of those is Natural Born Killers. I'm like, holy shit, this dude.
Okay,
has done everything.
I wanted to say Cat of Nine Tails. He co-wrote the script or was screenwriter with. I wasn't 100% sure, but he did Cat of Nine Tails. This is all screenwriting credits.
No, he's great screenwriter.
A Bay of Blood.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Emergency Squad, Manhunt in the City, Mark of the Cop, Mark Shoots First. This is all in like 2 years.
All marks.
Go forward a bit. Sette Notte Nero, The Psychic. Shock by Mario Bava.
I still need to watch Shock. His last film, even though his son mostly did the rest of it.
Rabid Dogs was the one after that. Well, the unreleased movie by him. Shock, Zombie, City of the Living Dead, The Beyond, House by the Cemetery, The New York Ripper, Manhattan Baby, the Martinos, the Scorpion.
Yeah, that was part of his original crew of people.
Yeah. Amityville 2, The Possession, A Blade in the Dark by Lamberto Bava, Demons 2, Body Count by Diodato,
Yay!
Spectres, The Church by Suavi, Cannibal Apocalypse. He wrote for that. And it goes on and on. It's like, that's just, what year is that? That's up to like 94.
94.
And there's still more after that, but not like anything real, like, iconic or popular we know. But
you just see that if you're into that person, you're like going, oh, I should check that out. I didn't know he was in that or something like that,
Yeah, but like what a fucking resume for like all those screenwriting credit for all those movies. Jesus. But
gotta remember too, Lucas worked under Francis Ford Coppola. That's crazy. Yeah, they just branch off of these things. Same thing with Italian directors. Like Dario Argento worked under Sergio Leone, legendary director. And
I know Tarantino's 3 favorite films, or 3 favorite films and most influential on him as a director were Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, The Good, Bad, and the Ugly by Leone.
Great film. Not my favorite Kim Eastwood film though.
Black Sabbath by Mario Bava. Those 3 films are his top 3.
Then the Django films, the original ones with Franco Nero, dude. Those
great. I've seen those films are
great.
The original Django. I've seen the original Django. Yeah, those are good. But yeah, man, thanks for joining again for this one.
Absolutely, great shit, JT. Always cool having me come on here, dude. Great channel. Definitely check him out if you haven't yet.
Yeah, thank you everybody in the chat. Always a pleasure. And tomorrow, Saturday night, or technically tonight, maybe I'll do another one. I don't know which one.
Russ makes an interesting comment about Abby film is a Black Exorcist film. Nobody talks about Abby whatsoever. Abby's a very old film. It's a definitely, yeah. Abby's an old school film. I have a part of my montage trailers, horror trailers. Abby's one of those films, dude. Yeah, no one talks about that film. I think it's lost in whatever.
Yeah, I don't think I've even heard of it actually, but I got to check that one out. Abby, okay. Yeah.
Thanks, Darren.
Thanks, Darren. Thanks for hanging out, man. And everybody, thank you for hanging out as always. And I will talk to you soon. We will talk to you soon. And Slasher September, we got like 3 more days left or something like that. So
yeah,
we'll have 1 or 2 more slasher either watches.
Slasher Saturday tomorrow. We'll be on this film right here, Lanterns Lane. I got this one at Waterworld. Nice. This is from 2020.
Yeah. What else do you have going on the channel? Quick.
It's this one too. I recently did my thoughts and review on Pet Sematary, and then it's just this one, Slasher Saturday, and the next giallo show and tell will be 9 Guests for a Crime, which I heard is pretty good. So
I've heard that name. I've never seen it.
And next Witching Hour will be Pet Sematary 1989, but I'm trying to do those weekly, one time weekly and stuff like that too. And then my slash along start in October with, I think it's Child's Play, to tell you the truth. So
nice. That'll be cool. I've wanted to talk about the Child's Play franchise again, because those movies I did super early on in the channel, and I remember the first 2 videos, like the volume was so low because I got my laptop repaired and the volume was off. I didn't recheck it from the mic, so they're so low and shit. So I've wanted to do like a stream actually with Cal and May, because they're both big Child's Play fans and Chucky fans.
I thought about doing just a redo versions or reduxes, I call them. Redux, it's like my thoughts and review on, let's say, Deep Red, because I used to do it from the camera showing on the release that I have.
Yeah.
And just be like going, okay, this is a redux version of the 4K of Deep Red. And what's changed possibly.
Yeah, that's kind of like what growing the TikTok page, which we just passed 3,500 followers on that.
That's great, JT. You deserve it. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks. Yeah, if you can catch a different audience, a broader audience, that's the whole idea.
We had a few in the chat tonight from there, like Alyssa, the ghoul from Wellsville. She's awesome. She's from TikTok, and we've had a few
very cool. Okay,
over. Just our
okay,
horror worlds is great.
But, okay,
all right, guys. Everyone have a great night, and
night, everybody.
We'll talk to you soon. Take care, guys.
Enjoy the week.